tracking me down with games and lies. I trusted you, but I found your only true friend is your desire for playing around. You're out of your mind, you've lost control. I'm gonna take back what's mine. You never had my soul. This time you have really stepped across the line. Lives in a palace full of tales and lies. We got to stake it from it up. It's for the malice that you chose to hide. It's just to break it. Should believe in anyone when I get just trick and thief. Life's likely to have one up this sleeve. The game is on, we're playing the odds. The sound is done, pretending to act like us. Who's still just a one? Who cares if in this we're living on the run? Lives in the palace full of mirrors to see. We have to break it, get out, think of the madness, snapping at your feet. We have to break it. Can't forget why, hoping I got it all right in this life. Lives in the palace to steal the golden crown. It's just a break it. Right the rally, the weak and broken down. The clean answer, live it out.
Baby number 3 already? Can't I need a break? My body's not cut out for this.
Hello, are we ready to solve or commit murder? It could be either or. You never know, I think. Well, hopefully you should know if you commit murder. I take it back. Are you ready to solve murder? Hello. Always up for murder. Good to hear. Good to hear, I think. It's a bit of both. No, I mean, we are kind of committed. Well, no, are we? We're saving ourselves. I don't want to commit to that choice. Hi. Oh, I didn't open Streamlabs. I'm a fool.
Just stepped in to say hey.
Hello.
See Frosty and cute you all.
You too. Thank you so much, Tigralia, for the 18 months. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome back. That's a very long time. Also, Dom, with the 27 months, which is also a very, very long time. Jeez. Baby 3 already. Hannah, I need to break my body's not okay. More baby. More. 44 months? Okay, jeez. Jeez. Thank you. Yes, I am Canada visa. True Bob, thank you so much for the 44 months. Welcome back. And the tier 3. What the hell? Thank you so much. I hope you're good. Where did you get that hoodie? It's from Hypeland. It took like 2 months or something for the hoodies to arrive, but yeah, it's my boy, the boy of all boys. I love him so dearly. This little crazy boy, he's got so many bad thoughts in that brain. Wow. Hoodies plural? I did. I maybe got more than one. Thank
Louise
you.
Canada. Also, hey, hi, hello, you're the bestest.
You're the bestest. Thank you so much, Crimson, for the 23 months. Oh my goodness. Hello, resubs. What? What? You look lovely today. Thank you. You look lovely today. Thank you so much, Kalmo, for the 4 months. Welcome back. Thank you so heckin' much. Thank you, thank you. Hello, everyone. Hello, Lanfa. Hello, Cryptida, Kalmo, Penguin, Tunnel Sunsets, J. Chaotix, Bluebird, Spirit Noodle, Cartman, Cassidy, Vika, Zaid, Skeletor. I don't know who I've said. Cat Lady, Tigralia, Pinky. Hello. I hope everyone's doing well. I've been playing the dancing game so much. All I see is the Phantom Thieves dancing. Perfect. That's all you need. Really. That's the true plot of Persona. Yes, I got a visa to go live in Canada, so now I can go scare a Canadian for fun. Yay! Every day I will pick a new Canadian and I will terrorize them. Maybe I shouldn't say this. Maybe my visa could be revoked. Until then, I will terrorize Canadians. My vacation starts today. Hell yeah! Amazing. How many hoodies can one wear at the same time? As many as you can believe in yourself to wear. Are you okay? Yes. Please don't fear the fact that I've been talking about terrorizing Canadians, committing murder in the first 11 minutes of this stream. It's fine. Have you heard about the Persona live action? I have. Tom Holland is going to be Joker. Timothy Chalamet is going to be Akechi. The guy from the Chipmunks is going to be Shido. And Chris Pratt is playing every other role. No, that's not real. No. I think basically, I don't think there is actually a live action happening. I think it's just they're like in talks to like that it could potentially happen with Persona 5 and Persona 4. But the internet memed a lot. No, not Haru. Chris Pratt can't play Haru, but Chris Pratt can play everyone else. No, actually, not Ryuji either. Actually, maybe not Yusuke. Okay, I take back what I said. Also, Chris Pratt is banned in this channel. I just remembered. If you ever try to type Chris Pratt in this channel, it doesn't work. You get blocked. That's kind of funny. Hi, Cherry Nose. What is this about Persona live action? Why is Hannah cursing it? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't think we should have a live action. Oh, that's why. Yes. I'm so sorry. You aren't allowed to say Chris Pratt in here. Sorry. Terrorize just means hug if you're in Canada. Oh, nice. What happened in the last 2 days? I don't know. I felt ill yesterday and now look at me. If you're feeling better, thank you. I'm feeling way better. It was so weird. I was very dizzy and nauseous and just like very out of it yesterday. I don't really know why. I landed on low iron being the cause, but I don't know if that makes you nauseous, so it could be a lie. But anyway, I did my nails, so that's fun. Look, they're kind of cute, huh? Wait, focus camera. Look, it's got flowers on it. I worked so hard. Ignore this nail because it already fell off. Wow, look at Hannah's nails. And that's got flowers on it, but you can't tell. But look, wow, she did it. She painted. She's so creative. Crazy. Wow. Now I've got long nails and they're kind of too long, but you know what? That's fine. I can ASMR so good though. Do I have anything to ASMR? Wow, incredible. I love ASMR. Got a pair of glasses. Thank you so much. Got my phone. Ooh, that one's kind of nice. I got tissues. That won't work. I got a screwdriver. I got some fuses.
But think of the potential of a live action. It can be just like the video game, but shorter.
What's
worse,
happening?
Missing elements, rushed plot, and utilize none of the benefits live action brings.
Thank you so much, Mark, for the 18 months. Welcome back. Thank you so much. And Judgy Boy, thank you so much for the 22 months. But think of the potential of a live action. It can be just like the video game, but shorter, worse, missing elements, rush plot, and utilize none of the benefits live action brings. But the anime already did that, but with anime. So we shouldn't do it again. We've already done the rushed plot. We've already done the missing elements. We've already done the shorter version. We've already just ruined it in a different way. Why are we gonna ruin it again? Tell me why. Tell me why. Willem Dafoe's every persona. Okay, my mind has been changed. I am suddenly in agreement for the live action. Willem Dafoe was, to be fair, the best thing about the Death Note movie, and everything else was very bad. Oh, did you get a little floof? Oh wait, that floof is actually really cute. Thank you. I sometimes wear glasses when I get a hit. I really need to go to the eye doctor. I don't watch Stranger Things, no. I could never get into it. I tried like 3 times and I just wasn't interested. I was supposed to get clear nail polish to preserve acrylic painting on nails. Like half a year ago I thought about it. One day. You'll get it one day. Hannah is ready for murder and painted her nails. ASMR. Oh no, I'm sorry, Drucifer. Reminds me of Kagen's nails, that one episode. Ah, she's so beautiful. Was there more than one Death Note movie? Yeah, there's a Japanese Death Note movie and there's the Netflix one. The Japanese one is actually meant to be pretty decent. The Netflix one is god-awful. Like, they blame Mia.
Loving your nails. And glad you are well.
Thank
As
you.
they say, she's beauty and she's grace. She'll punch you in the face. Always slay.
Thank you so much for the 100 biddies. Thank you, thank you. I hope you're doing good too, Noxie. No, the Netflix one is insane. So Misa is now Mia, but Mia is like the bad guy. Like Light is just this like poor, bullied, tortured soul. And his name's Light Turner now. And he's just so like bullied and sad, and finally a girl pays attention to him. It's so weird. It takes every idea that the original Death Note has, and it's just like, what if we didn't do that? Very weird. Very, very weird. I've not watched it. We watched it on Discord once. Hey, join the Discord. But it's not good. I mean, if you want to watch a bad movie, it's good for that. But, you know. I remember watching the Japanese one, but the manga is 100 times better, IMO. But I'm sure the Japanese live action movie is 100 times better than the American one. Yeah, I think that's it. I think it's like the Japanese one maybe isn't actually even that good. It's just like comparatively, it's so much better. Sweater music. Hi.
It is.
It is what it is. Thank you so much, Sola, for the 37 months. Thank you. I hope you're doing well. And hello, AJ. Yes, it's the boy. Don't you love him? And the music. I mean, the music's changed. But there was the music. No. The only live action anime adaptations I think are good are the Kenshin movies. Oh, I don't know if I've heard of them, to be honest. I think DBZ Evolution is a good adaptation. I literally found out, I can't even remember if this is true. The Dragon Ball Z, I was taught for the first time like last year that they're monkeys or something, and their tail, I literally didn't believe that I was being told the truth because I was so confused at the entire premise of Dragon Ball Z. It scares me. It scares me. I'm afraid. Starting bootcamp on Monday. Oh, well, judging by the emo, I am scared for you that you are not happy, but I hope it goes okay. Monkey came for... I don't know what any of these things mean. It's about aliens. Fair enough. The Saiyans are aliens who can turn into giant apes. Have you watched Platinum End? I've not, no. I've not. But I feel like I've heard stuff about it. I can't remember if it was good or bad though. The aliens fight and scream and have families. Yeah, that's just the way it is sometimes. I feel like I've missed out on so many anime learning experiences, entry animes. Watch DBZ. No, I don't want to. I don't want to. Have you seen The Boys? I've seen season 1 and 2. I've not watched any of the new stuff. You haven't missed out on anything. DBZ is trash. I have never watched any of the like stereotypical gateway animes, to be honest. It was just I started watching anime like last year. So my first, well, I watched really, really bad anime when I was younger, and I never finished a single season of anything, but I would just like start it because I would see an AMV of it and I'd be like, wow, that looks cool. And I'd Google like, what's it called? Project K? I don't remember. Kid Project, watch online for free. And then I'd watch like 3 episodes and I'd be like, okay, cool, I don't get this. And then I'd move on to the next one. I was very bad watching stuff. So my first real proper anime was probably Toradora and Attack on Titan. Yeah. Starting One Piece when? Literally never. Literally never. Never ever. I don't know if AJ's still here, but I will learn One Piece through AJ experiencing One Piece, and that's as close to One Piece as I will get. I do know. No. Hi Riz, how you doing? I really want to watch Inuyasha. I watched the beginning of Dragon Ball when it had some charm to it, but lost track of what episode I was at. Oh god. My perspective is all you need. Good. That's all I require. That's all I want. My first anime was Death Note, funnily enough, after my first playthrough of Persona 5. Yeah, that's really cool. Did you think Light and Akechi. Joker and Akechi when you saw Light and L. Because when I met Akechi, my first thought was, this is Light and L. Added to the list. It is on the list. Well, actually, it might not be on my anime list. There's so many things on my anime list. I think one of my next animes is going to be Gintama, though. I think I decided. Which is a long, incredibly long, bad choice. Why am I doing this? I don't know. But I'm doing it, I think. I don't know who's on your jumper, but it looks cool. This is Shia Poof. He is my favorite. Well, he's my top 3. But he's the best of the best boys from Hunter x Hunter, and I love him, and he's questionable, and I love him. Shia LaBeouf, yes. I don't know who that is yet, I guess. Soon, my friend. Soon. Anyway, watch Hunter x Hunter. It's the best. I take breaks with Gintama, definitely really good, but it is once you can... It was one you can put down and pick up again. Yeah, so currently I'm watching Kaguya-sama as like my lunchtime anime, and I think once I'm done with Kaguya, I'm going to replace it with Gintama, because then that's like 1 episode a day, and it's like a very chill way of watching it. So yeah. And like all of Hannah's favorites, Poof did nothing wrong ever. Excuse me, I never say this. I say they do the worst things ever. Complete opposite. No. I mean, what? Not spoilers. Poof's fine. Fuck. I hated Poof. Poof, he is a controversial boy, and I adore him with every inch of my heart. I'm debating watch Hunter x Hunter after Kaguya-sama, either that or Steins Gate. A lot of people love Steins Gate. I didn't really enjoy it that much, but Hunter x Hunter, I'm just saying it's a good time. I mean, it's not. You might cry so much and cry even more, but it's really good. His name is Poof? Shia Poof. And then Poof, yeah. Steins Gate is very slow. I remember when at the beginning, I remember when I was watching it and I was like, this is so slow. And everyone was like, you'll know when it speeds up. Like when it's like starting to get going. And I was like, okay, sure. And then I was like, God, it's still so slow. And then something happened and I was like, oh. Yeah, okay, we're speeding up. I see. I've still not finished Steins Gate. Yeah. Hunter x Hunter starts off a bit slow to be fair. See, a lot of people say, like, I kind of disagree because I love the Hunter exams so much. Like, to me, it's not that slow. But I think some people don't like the Hunter exam as much, whereas I adore the Hunter exam. So, I don't know. Like, when I first watched Hunter x Hunter and I didn't like it, I still loved the Hunter exam. I just didn't like what happened after it. Like, I just wasn't as into it. But then I tried it again and I was all about everything. Hunter x Hunter it is then. Still got a season and a half of Kaguya-sama left first. I hope you enjoy it. We're pretty much at the same place. I think I've got like a season and a few episodes left. Pasty was on something. Yorkshire video. Screenshotting, posting on Twitter, exposing. Boom, you hear it here first. Alexander absolutely hates your commute. Crollo, kind of like a 5 out of 10 antagonist at best. Thank you for the caption reminder. Annie Twitter is gonna be in shambles. Can you believe? The arena arc is so good. The arena arcs has my favorite fight in the whole series. I adore it. I love it. It's so good. Hi, Narita Zero. I'm good. Hi, Bookster as well. Good morning. How are you both? Yes, just in case you actually don't know AJ in chat, he big fan of York New. He very based. He very smart. And I love York New too. Chimera is my favorite arc, and then York New. But I do actually think Krillin is mid. Oof. Oof. I don't even know how to respond to that one. Hey Ling, hello. How's it going? How you doing? 1999 took 4 to 5 episodes to even start the Hunter exam. Really? I want to check out the 1999 Hunter x Hunter at some point, purely because Kurapika and Leorio are just so gay. It's just incredible, and they're just very in love, and good for them. I just want to see it. I want to witness it. I am rather well overall. It's just a bit upset because Hulu removed some anime seasons. Oh no. You know, when Netflix removed Haikyuu, I too was in a void for a while. It's okay. I hope you find them again soon. Today has been abysmal. I'm so sorry. We will distract you from the abysmal vibes. They removed Haikyuu? Yeah, at least in the UK they did. I don't know about other places. Also, I started my read of Berserk last night and somehow binged the first 60 chapters. It is so engrossing. Oh my god. I was reading Berserk last night as well. And I read with AJ, and we were reading and we got to the end and I was like, this is a good stopping point. And AJ was like, oh yeah, we just read like 16 chapters. And I was like, huh? When? How? It goes so fast. I don't know how. It just zooms because I just am in love with everything. And by everything, I mean Griffith. Can't wait for that to go downhill. Where do you stop? The Casca's... I think the chapter is literally called Casca. Like the section is called Casca. I ended at the end of the Casca section. Yeah. It's like reading fanfic before bed and then it's 2 a.m. I had that 2 nights ago and then it was like 4 or 5 a.m. and I was like, oopsie. But it was a good fanfic. But I'm still in the Golden Age arc, I believe. Yes. It's definitely both my favorite anime series and game series. I've probably been told it has an anime, but I forgot. Aw, I'm sorry, Cryptida, but I'm glad you can chill here. And hello, Woolgob. I hope you are less coughing and less dying. Let us know all your thoughts about it. Oh my god, my thoughts are just Griffith and Guts, to be honest. They are consuming a large part of my brain. But it's so good. Like, it's just wild because the first chapters of Berserk are really long and I was just so absorbed and so into it, and every time the chapter ended I'd be surprised because I was just so absorbed in everything. And now that's happening more frequently because the chapters are shorter and I'm just like, oh, it's just going so quick. I was mistakenly playing Fire Emblem 3 Hopes till like 2 the past few nights without meaning to. I need the time displayed on the Switch screen. Oh no. Oh no. I feel less caught out about staying up until 4 a.m. because of that stuff. Honestly, so I've got a Fitbit now. Because I've started like walking a lot, or more at least. And I wanted to track my steps, but I've realized it also like tracks my sleep. This was a mistake and an error because it tells me my bedtimes. Let's go through the last 5 days, shall we? Monday, 3:40 a.m. Solid. Good job, Hannah. Tuesday, 5:42 a.m. Wednesday, 5:39 a.m. Thursday, back a bit earlier again, 5 a.m. Today, 5:05. Needless to say, my sleep score on Fitbit is not great. And then I wake up so many times. Like, it goes red when you wake up. And there's a lot of red that I'm seeing right now. Yep. My Fitbit yells at me about my sleep too. It's fun. Yay. I love the whole it's 3 a.m. moment when I draw. Yes, drawing like completely absorbs you. Getting dragged by a piece of sand that knows Which Fitbit do you have? I don't know. I got a second hand. Like, I bought a exchange store. It's like the Charge 3, I think. This one. Does this give you any... It's this one. Yes. Anyways, speaking of... Okay, we need more music because I was gonna like really segue, but I need a better segue. Hold on. Yelling? Speaking of yelling, there's gonna be a class trial today in Danganronpa. And we're gonna yell, "No, that's wrong!" like 800 times. So soon we need Berserk music. Oh my god, there's 2 pieces of Berserk music I've been shown and I adore. Guts' theme is just incredible and beautiful and I don't know how to say it. The Vehillet, that one. Yes, it's very incredible. Windows all closed. No. Anyway, Bailet, is that how you say it? I have a weird urge to check out whatever Berserk is. Do it. It's so good. Like, I was so gripped immediately by the manga. It was incredible. Anyway, let's play Danganronpa because the class trial and investigation goes on for so long that I don't want to chat away too long and then stream until midnight. Because, I was going to say I need sleep. As we apparently know, 5 a.m. is my bedtime. But we do get the best music intro ever, so... Oh no, it's gonna be over. I'll replay that. You can't change the audio levels of the intro. It's really fun. Ah, the besties. Look at all those dead people. Yay, it is happy. That's so true. Eternal Sun says, let me replay that for you.
Hello, LG.
Let's go, lesbians!
Bunch of lesbians at the zoo.
Not as alive anymore. Ha.
Yes. Thank you so much for the 400 biddies. Yeah, everyone's dying. All of them. They all dead. Thank you so much for the bits, though. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Speaking of alive and dead and sadness and pain. I think Makoto may be one of the most memorable pro tags. Really? I've heard the other pro tags are better, but I don't know if that necessarily means memorable, I guess. Just taking a nap. Yeah. You know, I've got my theories, chat, about murderers. I think the two people we should be wary of are Hiro and Hina, which is just the worst combination of potential murderers that could be. That's just the worst. That is just the two people I would hate it to be. But those are the two people I think it may be. Which brings me much sadness, I must say. Anyway, we investigated this room last time on stream. Also, hi Sal, thank you. I hope you're doing well. Those other two probably went back into their rooms. Okay. Well, we'll go talk to them in their rooms then, eh? God, this game is always just so loud. Not jealous at all. Yes, I am most happy. At a twink status. He deserves to stay in twink status. Twink status is beautiful. Hello, Toko. Why is my mouse? Okay, there we go. I pressed the doorbell. And after a few seconds... Hi.
Who's there?
It's me, Makoto. Ugh, the most negative aura I've ever felt. An aura of total decay.
Well, what do you want?
So you're back to normal. Genocide Jack isn't around anymore.
Don't even say her name. It makes me sick to my stomach. I was in such a good mood, too.
She didn't look like she was in a good mood.
Hey, I was hoping to talk to you about something. Is now a bad time?
Obviously annoyed, Toko slithered out into the hall.
What do you want?
She's slithering. What do you want? You said you wanted to talk to me about something? Yes, please. I wanted to talk to you about the fact that Sakura had asked to meet with you. What?
Well,
I don't know what you're talking about. Byakuya already told me she had asked to meet with him. What? She wanted to meet with Master too. I just said too, didn't I? I guess it's totally obvious, huh? Yeah, pretty much. So, can you tell me about it? I admit I did get the note. But I didn't go see her. I was scared, so I couldn't bring myself to go. Toko claims she didn't go see her, but... Can I really believe her? Well, until I can prove otherwise, I have no choice but to accept it as a fact. Sure. Is that good enough? Then I'm going back to my room. With that, Toko quickly retreated into her room. See, I genuinely don't think Toko would have gone if Byakuya didn't, so I do think she's telling the truth, but I don't think we should just accept it as a fact. But, you know, this is Makoto, so we can't expect too much. Hi, Super Spada. I pressed the doorbell. After a few seconds...
You know?
What's up, Makoto? Did you need something? Yeah, actually, I just wanted to check something. It's about how Sakura wanted to meet with you. How'd you know about that?
Could it be?
Did you maybe gaze into my soul? Have your special abilities awakened in you? But I'm not the only one she wanted to meet with. Oga told me herself that she asked Byakuya and Toko to come too. What? When did Sakura tell you that? When she asked me to meet with her, of course. But didn't she write you a note? Yeah, No, she,
How about that?
she gave it to me in person, and she happened to mention the others, like, in passing. I gotta be honest, this is super suspicious. So then you went and met with Sakura.
You got it all wrong.
No way, I totally didn't. Why would I ever do that? Yeah, that definitely suspicious.
Actually,
The last time I saw Ogo was when Hina got hurt and they took her to the nurse's office.
don't look.
I haven't seen her since then. While I'm here, could you show me the note she gave you? We still have it. Let's see. Hiro was feeling around in his pockets.
Hey, come on.
Sorry. Looks like I don't have it anymore. With a big goofy smile on his face, he pulled his hands back out of his pockets. But when he did, I saw something flutter to the ground. Something had fallen out of Hiro's pocket. Hiro. This is looking very bad for you, sir. Yes, so Hiro. Yeah, oh my god, it is. Oh god. Huh? Quick as the wind, Hiro snatched it back up again and shoved it back into his pocket.
Hey, come on.
Sorry, just a bit of trash I forgot to throw out. Trash.
What?
Anyway, I can't deny that Ogre asked to meet with me, but I never went. So, well, if you'll excuse me. Hiro quickly slipped back into his room. Hiro said that was just trash, but there's no way that's all there was to it. I feel like there's no way it's Hiro. It's too obviously Hiro right now. I don't know. Maybe obvious is correct. Okay, so I've heard from Toko and Hiro. What next? I'll definitely have to look at the actual crime scene again, but on top of that, maybe I should figure out about that protein can we found on the floor of the rec room. I'm sure it must have come from the chem lab. So where should I start? Let's go to the chem lab. I think. This is perfectly normal behavior. I don't know what you mean. I'm a little suspicious. Suspicious. Ha! Well, oh, Makoto, did you have your eye on the chem lab too? Just make sure you don't get in my way. Yeah, I got it. I think what you meant to say was, yes, sir, I understand. Yes, sir, I understand. Well, this is bad. And there's footprints. We should just measure everyone's shoes. No? This isn't my first time seeing the shelf, but I can't get over how big it is. No, yeah, look at the ground. If only we could punch this guy. It looks like 3 shelves have been connected together to make one giant shelf. But more important right now, what's that powder that's been spilled in front of the shelf? I have to be careful not to step in it. Oh wait, someone already did. These are footprints? And they're only in front of the left shelf. How do these footprints relate to the scene as a whole? We may need to sketch out the floor plan. By we, do you mean me? How kind of you to offer. With an insufferable smirk, he handed me a piece of paper and a pen. What? Let's go. Chop chop. Okay. So I got to work, and before long I'd drawn up a sketch of the room. Oh, you talented man. So how's this? Not bad. For you, I mean. For me.
I see.
So when you look at it like this. Interesting. It would appear whoever left these footprints only had business on the leftmost shelf. Why did we need a drawing for this? It's fine. They came in, went straight to that shelf, did whatever they had to do, and then left. That's what the footprints tell me. Laminate it and put it up in the Juve. These footprints must be...
Certainly possible.
Makoto, are they yours? No!
What?
Okay. Then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself. I couldn't think of a reason not to, so I quietly did what Byakuya said. I see. Your feet do appear to be too big. Unfortunately, I must admit these are not your footprints. Unfortunately, with how clear these prints are, it should be quite easy to determine who they do belong to. And these prints are a really valuable clue. So their shoes are smaller than mine. And I am the shortest person. Okay, I am going off of the idea that the foot size would be like connected to their height. And I am 5'3", and I believe Hina is like 4'11" or something. Oh no, she's 5'3" too. I don't think there's anyone smaller. He was just showing off his artistry. Makoto is a short king, it's true. The most unrealistic thing about this game is that Byakuya hasn't been murdered yet for being a smart asshole. Because he's one of the 2 people who can solve these crimes. We need to keep him around. There's an even smaller Makoto running around. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. Would you like to hear something interesting? I was on the 4th floor this morning checking things out, and at that point, this room wasn't like this. Then, this powder must have been spilled.
So in other words...
That's right. It could have only been around the time of the incident. If that really is when it happened, it must be related to the case somehow. Source of the powder has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nice. Let's see, what's on this shelf? There are all kinds of dietary supplements and different medicines. The protein drink we found in the rec room probably came from this shelf. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter A and a number. Well, not all of them. There's one that isn't, but that's fine. The 16th podium must be for Mini Kodo. Oh my god. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section A. Huh? But wait! There's one bottle here that's labeled Chem C9! Could someone have put it here on accident? God, you're so smart. On this shelf is... One look and I can tell it's nothing but dangerous chemicals. These look like poisons and other powerful chemicals. All the containers on this shelf are labeled with the letter C and a number. So I guess I can consider this part of the shelving unit section C. They're used in experiments to bring about a chemical reaction. How have you lived in such ignorance for so long? It must truly be bliss. Isn't that kind of harsh? What? You think studying science and mathematics has no practical application in the real world?
That's fine.
The words of a lifelong loser, which I suppose suits you well. I didn't even say that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Right now I need to focus on the shelf. To be honest, I think Makoto is pretty damn strong. I would have cried long ago. In which case, I don't think I have to worry too much about the shelf. I should try to find out more about this shelving unit. It looks like it's split into 3 sections. Sakura must have got the protein powder from section A. But what concerns me is that in section A, there was a bottle with a label from section C. What was a bottle of poison from section C doing in section A? There's definitely something going on there. So true, King. At that moment there, I would have accidentally killed him. Mini Koto, the ultimate short king, ready for murder. I'm so glad we have just come up with the lore of Mini Koto. Every character is actually Tiny Makoto in disguise. Oh my god, there's just tiny Makotos. There's Mini Kotos stacked on top of each other. Oh my god. Chem Lab shelf has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Great. Is that all? Are we good? Do we need to check the underneath? Is that a thing? Nope. Don't worry, Makoto. We've got that. We figured it out. Don't worry, King. Okay, never mind. If you lay out the footprints, it looks like this. And when you look at the pattern, whoever left these behind went to the shelf on the left and that's it. They went straight there, did something, and then left. That's according to the footprints anyway. The prints are really clear, so it shouldn't be too hard to figure out whose they are. Which means these footprints are a super valuable clue. Good job, King. Good morning, T-Racer. How's it going? Makoto is actually just a bunch of kids in a trench coat, and one has escaped. He runs some old mini Kodo. Oh my god. There's a broken bottle in front of the shelf. Is this where all the powder came from? It looks like the bottle had a label on it. Chem C4. I was on the 4th floor. Oh, we did this, sorry. Okay, are you done now? Oops. Oh, the powder itself? There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. I better not leave a footprint. I should probably take a good hard look at that powder. There's a bunch of yellow powder scattered on the floor. It looks like the bottle was labeled Chem C4. Also, it looks like someone left some footprints in the powder. Based on the positioning of the prints. Makoto, what's happening? Are we reliving the same... According to Byakuya, the powder would have had to have been sold right around the time of the incident. That's all I can tell for now. Great. I've already taken a good look at the chem lab. Sure. Rec room, okay. Are you sure there's footprints on the powder? The yellow powder that is on the floor, which means that they were on the left cabinet. The yellow powder with the footprints in front of the left cabinet? 11037 actually stands for Mini Kodo.
Thank you so much. Best friend.
Thank you so much for giving that sub to Mini Makoto. Thank you. May Mini Makoto live long. Thank you. Oh my god. I think there's powder involved. If you had to give the powder like a color, what would you describe it as? I think it's kind of like oof. It's like not quite orange. It's like a little lighter than that. Chartreuse.
Hey.
Chartreuse. So Makoto, how's your investigation going? I told Kyoko about Toko and what Toko and Hiro told me.
I see.
So along with Byakuya, they're both claiming they didn't go see her. But it's all too convenient. Someone must be lying. Someone's lying? Makoto still doesn't understand the concept that people might not tell the truth in this high school. And I for one think that's very pure and sweet of him. It's like a pastel orange. Ah.
Anyway.
Well, I've made some progress of my own. Sakura's body, the shelf of magazines, and the Monokuma bottles. These three things have revealed new clues. You do well to look over them one more time. What? Which things? Hello? What? The bottles? I think Kyoko said she found a new clue involving the Monokuma bottles. Something new, something new.
Hey.
So, did you figure it out? There's a hidden correlation between all the bottles. Pay careful attention and you're sure to find it. If I were a bottle, a red bottle, unlike yellow powder, a correlation. Hey, Kyoko, can you just tell me what it is?
So...
I don't mind guiding you towards clues, but giving you my conclusion isn't a good idea. Each person needs to come to their own conclusions so that everyone can have confidence in the outcome. And it's not just because you don't trust me, right? Oh no, the Kyoko trust is still just in the water. My god. What if we're stupid, Kyoko? He just seems a bit too weak and soft, but that's why he's a pro tag. I hope he wouldn't do a murder. He's a good boy. But also Sayaka was gonna commit murder. And she was, like, kinda...
She really said
teammates, friends.
Silence.
Thank you for the 100 babies. Thank you. And hi Duke, how you doing? Teammates, friends. Leaves. I do trust you to a degree, otherwise I wouldn't have told you anything to begin with. Only to a degree? Yay! Actually, there's one other thing about the Monokuma bottles that's bothering me. I'd like to do an experiment to confirm it. You don't mind helping me, right? An experiment?
Anyway.
Can you gather up all the pieces of the broken Monokuma bottle? Try to get the smaller pieces too. Uh-huh. Are you sure it's okay to mess with the crime scene like that?
That doesn't matter.
I've already done a thorough investigation, so it's fine. And that obnoxious Byaku is not here, sir.
So then.
Anyway, I need to get something from the chem lab. While I'm gone, try to gather up all the glass. With that, Kyoko left the room. I really don't know what this is about, but what choice do I have? I'd better just do it. I took the broom and dustpan and got to work. Male wife life. Love to see it. I think this might be the first stream I'm catching live. Welcome! It's so lovely to have you here. I hope you're doing really, really well. Psycho did choose the wrong person to attempt a little murder on. Yeah, Leon, sweet baby. Did not deserve it. And just as I finished up, sorry to keep you waiting.
So then.
Is everything ready? Let's get to work. So what kind of experiment are we doing?
In other words.
I got a scale from the chem lab, but we're going to use it to compare weights. Compare the weights of what? The pieces of glass you collected and one of the Monokuma bottles that's still intact. Why do you want to do that? That's the point of the experiment. It'll make sense when we're done.
Listen.
First, let's compare the weight of 2 of the normal Monokuma bottles. Wow, it's balanced.
In other words.
Which means each Monokuma bottle weighs about the same. Which makes sense. The Monokuma figures inside are basically the same, and nothing else could really affect the weight.
So then.
Now, here comes the important part. Put all the pieces you picked up on one side of the scale. Now, what might we expect to see? Well, a normal assumption would be either they'll balance out or the pieces I collected will be lighter. I did my best to get them all, but there's a chance I could have missed some here and there.
So then.
Okay, then let's give it a try. Huh? The broken pieces are heavier. How is that possible?
I knew it.
Good evening, Bastix. How you doing? Just as I thought. What?
In other words.
The results of our experiment and the correlation between each of the bottles. Put it all together.
Hey.
And I believe you are and I believe you will arrive at one very persuasive conclusion. So, what do you think? It's all on you. He doesn't know, Kyoko. He doesn't know, sweet child. What else did you want me to investigate?
In other words. Hey.
Well, goddammit. The experiment showed that the pieces of glass on the floor were heavier than the intact Monokuma bottle. Makoto's learning so much today. He's learning about yellow powder. He's learning about weighing things. And the bottles all have something in common. There's apparently an important secret hidden there. You'll get it one day, King. The locker's open and on the inside is a handprint.
Why?
What's a handprint doing here? It looks like someone touched the inside of the locker and it left a handprint in all the dust.
It's true.
And it looks quite fresh too. Most likely someone was hiding here in the locker and they left behind a little something extra. But there's no way the killer was in there when we opened the door.
Hey.
Think back. Before we opened the door, we looked inside the room, right? Yes. Oh, it's like he's in a school. We are learning at Hope's Peak. Wow. Oh yeah, and the locker was already open at that point.
Indeed.
So it's impossible that someone could have hidden in there until after we opened the door. Yeah, so then, what does this handprint mean? I gave that to Sakura. She got super upset when she found out that Genocide Jack had attacked me, right? So after we left the nurse's office, I gave it to her. I thought it might help calm her down a little. Yeah, but Hero has one, you know? Should we not? Okay. I don't know what else we want to look at. Cramming. No. Finals. Makoto, what's heavier? A kilogram of steel or a kilogram of feathers? A kilogram of steel because steel is heavier than feathers. Case closed. According to Kyoko, there's still something to be discovered.
Just a second.
Just staring off into space isn't gonna help you figure anything out. Well, yeah, I know, but...
Hey.
Don't you think you might need to actually examine the body? Kyoko, you're too eager to touch dead bodies. There's no getting around it. Unlike me, Kyoko didn't recoil at the thought of touching a dead body. She was completely unemotional. It's the kind of thing I've grown perversely used to. Although, there are still some times. I can't believe how calm you are. No matter how many times I see a dead body, I can't get used to it.
It's true.
That's totally normal. Then how can you?
So...
I imagine it's because I've had plenty of opportunities to touch dead bodies in the past. What? Sorry, never mind.
Hey.
No big deal. More importantly, look here. Her shoes.
Correct.
You see that yellow powder on her instep? Yeah, it actually really stands out.
I see.
That powder is clue number 1. Yellow powder?
Hey.
Next is the wound on her head. Look carefully.
It's true.
Actually, even telling you that, it's incredibly difficult to spot, so let me just explain.
It would seem...
It would appear that she didn't suffer a single blow, but instead received 2 blows to the head.
Indeed.
Interesting, wouldn't you say? And there's one more interesting thing.
Correct.
Both of her hands were spotless. There's absolutely no trace on either one.
It's true.
So that's what I learned from examining her body in detail. I can't believe she was able to learn all that just by looking at her body. I don't think anyone but Kyoko could have pulled that off. Are we done? I don't know if we're actually done. I'm worried I'm not. Let's go back. Are you sure the powder was yellow? I used to say, really? There's some kind of plastic container rolling around near the entrance of the room.
So...
It's got a label on it that says Chem A2. So she must have gotten this from the chem lab.
Hey.
You see what's scattered around the can? Shards of light blue glass. They must be the parts of the window I broke to get inside.
Correct.
But they aren't just scattered around the can, they're also underneath it. Why does that matter?
So...
I can't say for sure yet, but you're probably going to want to take a note of it. Come on, Makoto! Mini Kodo would have figured this out. I don't know what else you want me to look at.
Hey.
The blood? The glass again? And these are the top and bottom sections of the bottle, right? So this must have originally been a bottle. Okay, then I guess we are done. I think that's all the clues. The chair? Okay. Right, we are done then, I think. I don't know where we go now. Byakuya, do you have any advice? You can tell me to go die. I guess that's fine, but advice would also be nice. I've gone the wrong way. Oh no. Okay, I think I got it. It's either 11037 or... Nah, that's not it. That's it. It can only be 11037. Oh wait, maybe I did go the right way. We're going downstairs now anyway. I've decided. Byakuya be damned. Maybe we talk to the other two. Can we talk to Hiro again? I don't feel like he'll want to talk. I feel like if he talks, he, you know, destroys his own alibi. Chem lab, we've been there before, but we could go back, I guess. Damn it, Byakuya will remember that. No, Byakuya, I am so nice, actually. I don't think he would care if I was nice. It's fine. To be expected of a commoner. Please, sure. Please. Hello, Byakuya. Did you know Sakura has this yellow powder on her foot?
I see.
Makoto, I admit, you have a good eye for spotting useful clues. Yes! But you also need to learn how to make use of those clues. He's not wrong, to be fair. That's it. I need more advice on what to do, sir. You're observant, but you're stupid. Is he wrong? I just. Can you zoom in again, kiddo? No? Okay. Validation, kinda. Is that some yellow powder I see on the left side of the cabinet? Those are some footprints in the yellow powder that you see on the left side of the cabinet. It's all in the footprints that are not my feet, but could be Sakura's feet. And could be Hina's feet. Basically anyone's feet who was smaller than mine. That's You don't think it's yellow? What would you describe it as? Is this the level I want? Oh no, I think I want the up level actually. Could be Minakoto's feet. True. Makoto is the tiniest. He's got big feet though apparently. And Hina's the same size as us. Did you count how many footprints there are? Could be a lot of them, like 11037 footprints. True. Leon, back to commit another crime. Kiriko said the magazine shelf was hiding a clue of some kind. Huh, clue. Huh? This magazine is turned upside down. Did someone put it back that way on accident?
Hey.
If something catches your eye, it's important for you to explore that in detail, don't you think? You bought pizza, good. I'm glad. You should also buy food tomorrow and you should just guess. Yeah, you're right. I picked up the inverted magazine and flipped through it. Toko. That's not good. That's not good. I mean, this has happened before. Leon, part 2. You know, the 2 blows to the head is intriguing me. Because if it was 2 blows from 2 different directions, like on each side, what if it was Toko and Byakuya? Like, it was Toko who first committed the crime, and then she didn't do a good enough job, so Byakuya was like, ugh, I'll finish it. Or Byakuya started it, and then Toko finished it because she just wanted to be included, and now she's the one that will die instead of Byakuya. Wow. This is on one of the pages written near the center of the magazine. Word had been written in blood, bold bloody letters, blood boldy letters. And it said, Toko, could this be a dying message?
Correct.
Then it would appear you found it. Kyoko, is this?
So...
It is indeed a dying message. Someone used their finger to write it. A dying message.
However...
But just to be clear, I'm not the one who put it back upside down. It was already like that when I found it a little while ago. I made sure to put it back exactly as I found it for the benefit of others who might come along. Hey, is that... That says Toko, right? Yeah, it looks like it.
What the heck?
Then she's the killer, right? Well, it hasn't been confirmed yet. It's settled. She's the killer for sure. That's conclusive evidence, right? We can use it to corner the killer. I can see why you'd think that, but it just seems too easy. It does, doesn't it? It does seem too easy when the name of the killer is written in blood for all to see. If anything, it makes me that much more suspicious. Magazine dying message has been added to the truth bullet section of your handbook. Nice. Class trial time! Investigation donezo! That was very speedy! Makoto. Kyoko, is this numbers or letters? He doesn't know how to read. Yeah, it is now time for the hours upon hours of trial.
What? You caught me sleeping. Your investigation was just so boring I couldn't stay awake. Should I do it? Is it okay? Can I?
You're gonna do it no matter what.
Okay, then let's begin the class trial. You know where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Okay. It's already time, but the mystery of the locked room is still only half solved. At this point, whatever happens will have to happen at the class trial. No, not whatever happens. I have to make something happen. You sure do, kiddo. I'm sorry to say. Oh my god, there's so few of us. Holy shit. Monokuma made his announcement and everyone began to meet up one after another. And then... the ultimate martial artist! A locked room murder mystery. What the... Oh, I've just recently discovered the power of emoticons! Like, no matter how awful something is, if you toss in a smiley face, it turns positive!
Yes, indeed.
For example, you're at a picnic and you find a dead body. XD. This is just plain creepy.
Well?
And how about the reverse? No matter how great something is, if you put a sad face, it makes it look super negative.
Yes, indeed.
For example, do you have 100 friends? He's right. It does make it seem sad.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
Now then, please get on the elevator. I'll see you all down there. What the hell was that? I don't get it.
Just the one.
I don't get you guys. How can you act so casual after murdering someone?
Don't look at me.
I don't think I'm acting casual. And I didn't murder someone, right, hero?
Don't be mean.
I mean, I didn't murder anyone. Yeah, I'm completely innocent. How dare you call me a murderer?
What the heck?
Whatever. Either way, the truth will be revealed soon enough. Because there can be no doubt one of us is the culprit. The killer, the one that murdered Sakura. She was stronger than anyone I know. And yet, someone killed her. And that person is here. That person is one of us. What you got to say? The culprit is one of us, make no mistake about that. What have you got to say? Because I didn't do it! How many times do I have to tell you?
What the heck?
How can you just stand there and say you didn't do it without even breaking a sweat? Well, no one did it.
Don't look at me!
I said it before and I'll say it again, it wasn't me!
Hey.
Standing around here isn't gonna do you any good, let's get going. Well, no one did it, so I guess it was us. Come on, it's time to put an end to this. I made my way toward the elevator. But with each step I took, I felt like I was moving further and further away from my goal. I could feel a chilling fear running through me, trying to make me rot from the inside out. And no matter how many times I go through this, it never gets any easier. We climbed into our steel prison in total silence. Yay! Class trial time! Happiness! Come on, it's time to put an end to this. XD! The elevator lowered, uttering its all too familiar clunking sounds. It felt lower and lower, and as suddenly as always, the ride was over. The doors opened once again. Just the 6 of you, huh? Really? That's so few! You must be so lonely. You say that like it's not your fault we're all that's left. I wonder, will the class trial end with one less classmate again? Or will your school life come to an end completely?
Now then.
Are we ready to begin? You know the drill. Find your assigned seats. Okay. And so the curtain opened for the 4th time. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial. A bit rude to not count Minikoto. He's standing right there. My God. Oh my God. Not Minikoto. No. Multiple suspects. Murder in a locked room. If anyone was likely to survive, it was Sakura. And yet... a deadly stream. And yet XD. Well, I guess that's it. We'll go for this one then. Yay! All rise, everyone.
Let's begin with a basic explanation of the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results. If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one, then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, where to begin?
We already know who did it.
Hina, sweetie.
Whoa, deja vu.
The one who killed Sakura.
No.
One of the people that hated her.
Okay.
Byakuya, Toko, or Hiro. It was one of you.
Okay.
Idiot.
Oh, okay. She's grieving.
I had nothing to do with it.
Yeah! I'd never kill someone, no way!
I don't want to hear your stupid excuses.
Morgana, calm down. Hina seems really sure that one of these 3 is the killer, but she must have some reason for believing that. Owie's account.
It was one of you. One of you killed Sakura.
And what reason do you have for saying so?
Because you all had a motive. You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make any sense.
That's the only reason you have her accusing us?
That's low. That's about as low as you can get.
Some concrete reason why Hina suspects those 3 specifically. I'm sure she's mentioned it before. Yes.
It was one of you. One of you killed. And what?
I think it's the hero thing.
You hated her.
Is that it? That doesn't make...
That's the only reason you have her accused?
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong. That's so wrong, Hero. Jeez.
Another reason you suspect them is because Sakura wanted to meet with them, right?
Yeah, and that was right before she died.
See, Hina, we gotta learn to present evidence.
So there's no doubt about it. One of those three killed her.
I can't disagree with Hina. There's good reason to suspect all three of them. And does that mean one of them did it? Hell if I know, Makoto. Pocket trash. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, Hero. Oh no.
The fact that Sakura wanted to meet with all three of them, there's no way that's not suspicious. One of you is absolutely guilty.
I don't deny that she wanted to meet with us, but I never went to see her.
That's okay.
I didn't either.
That's okay.
Yeah, same here. I never saw her.
Maybe.
Come on. There's no way none of you went. At least one of you is lying.
I think again it's Hero's. Oh, Hero, sweet baby boy. There's a clear contradiction in something one of them just said.
The fact that Sakura, there's no way that one of you is
I don't deny that I never went.
I didn't.
Yeah, same here. I never saw.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
Hiro, when we were talking before, you dropped a small piece of paper, remember? It was white with red polka dots.
What's that got to do with anything?
Red polka dots? That's gotta be the wrapper from the candy I gave Sakura.
No, it's
Ever since we got into the warehouse, I totally monopolized that entire box of candy. So there's no way a single one of them was left in the warehouse.
In that case, Hiro, where did you get that piece of candy?
From Sakura. It's the only explanation.
Let him speak, Hina.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure I got it from her, but she gave it to me forever ago. It doesn't have anything to do with what happened to her.
When? When did she give it to you?
The last time you saw Sakura was when Hina had to go to the nurse's office, right?
Yeah, so I must have got it sometime before then.
But what Hiro said can't be right. Because Sakura could only have gotten that candy after the incident in the nurse's office. And the reason I know that is...
I got it! I'm not sure about that, Hiro. Hina didn't actually give Sakura the candy till after she left the nurse's office. So if that was the last time you saw her, there's no reason you should have had that candy.
Damn it!
Oh.
I mean...
What did Hiro do?
Oh, that's right! I did meet up with her in the rec room. You got a problem with that?
Yeah, she died in the rec room.
Why the sudden hostility?
But we just talked, that's all. I didn't do anything, you gotta believe me.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
You're acting incredibly suspicious.
Damn, that's bold claim.
More hostility.
It's not just normal hostility. You're the real culprit. I even have proof.
Oh?
Huh? Proof? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about her shining message.
Oh, what a shining message. Oh, just, you mean the Toko? Wait, what?
At the scene of the crime, she had written out Toko in her own blood.
How
right?
do you know that, Hiro? Hiro, what have you done?
It was her dying message. Just like what you guys were talking about with Sayaka.
But he wasn't allowed to investigate the room. Hiro.
It's true. I saw it for myself.
No, Hina. No.
See? See? Toko did it!
No.
What are you saying? No way! I didn't do it!
You just don't know when you're beat, do you?
No.
Hiro, hold on. When did you see that dying message of hers?
No.
Huh?
No.
Well, we found Ogre's body. Duh.
But if you recall, Hina was very adamant about keeping you away from the scene of the crime. So it's hard to believe that's when you actually saw the message for yourself.
Huh? Hold on. Hi, Lauren. Welcome. Everything's going well. Hold on. When Kyoko found the magazine with the dying message in it, it was... on the magazine. Oh.
Kyoko, you found the magazine on the magazine shelf, right?
That's right. Looking through the shelf, I found the magazine with the dying message on it. I found it right there at the scene of the crime, after we'd started the investigation.
Hi. Welcome back to this high quality stream.
Look, I'm glad things are going well and nothing bad or chaotic in this game is happening.
Nothing bad, nothing chaotic, nothing that could be perceived poorly. No sweet beans just incriminating themselves every 3 seconds. None of that. It's all good. Thank you so much for the 32 months. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the hydrate. Honestly, I still don't think it's Hero, even with all that he's saying. I think he saw something. I think he did something, but I don't think he did the murder. From hero to zero.
No. No.
If that's true, then what Hiro just said doesn't really make sense, does it?
Doesn't make sense? What doesn't make sense? Everything I said makes perfect sense.
There's definitely something strange about it. Kyoko found the dying message during the investigation, in which case, that clearly contradicts what Hiro told us. Incriminating my friends.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
He said he saw the dying message when he first found the body, but at that time, where was the magazine?
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
I'm so confused.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
I don't know whether I need to claim a different word, because I don't think it does make total sense. So maybe I could claim that bit and then be like, you're not making sense, Hero. Maybe I'll give it a go with this one first, and then swap it.
When Ogre's body was discovered.
Okay, we'll try the other option then.
Shoot!
Shoot! Thanks, Byakuya.
I can tell you exactly when I found when Ogre's body was.
And I can tell you when
it was only after the investigation. I found the magazine
tucked away on when I pulled it out.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Oh wait. Oh, I've forgotten how this works. Okay, it's fine.
I can tell you exactly when Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying
But we
message.
discovered it.
It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out, I saw her final words.
What's your problem? What I said makes total sense.
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it either. I don't remember Sakura ever being like, don't call me that. So I'm hoping it's like Sakura was chill, but maybe Sakura did say don't call me that and I've forgotten. But I'm not the biggest fan either.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying message. When Ogre's body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message.
Wasn't Ogre the title she earned in the martial arts? Oh, okay. then that's chill.
Shoot!
I see.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying
I don't
message.
understand what I'm
When Ogre's
contradicting.
body was discovered.
And I can tell you when I found the dying message. It was only after the investigation had begun. I found the magazine tucked away on the magazine shelf. When I pulled it out,
wait, maybe if I get magazine shelf?
That makes total sense.
Because Hero couldn't have looked at the magazine shelf.
I can tell you exactly when I found the
I think.
When Ogre's body was...
And I can tell you it was only after I
found the magazine tucked away on the magazine
when I pulled
Hopefully.
it out.
Otherwise, I don't know.
Total sense.
I can tell you exactly when I found the dying...
When Ogre's body was discovered.
No, that's wrong. When Sakura's body was found, that magazine was sitting on the shelf nearby. That's where Kyoko found it, after we'd begun the investigation. And you weren't at the murder scene, so there's no way you could have seen it then. Tell us the truth, Hiro. When did you see the message?
Hold on! You're focusing on the wrong part! Why does it matter when I saw it? All you gotta do is read the Vienna sausage Ogre left us, and we know who the killer is! Toko!
What? The dying message of the Vienna sausage? Sure.
I don't even know where to begin with that one. He's just trying to confuse us.
Actually, can we even be sure Sakura wrote that
That's
message
what
in
I
the
was
first
thinking,
place?
Kyoko.
Yeah? I think we can all agree Ogre wrote that message. 100%, without a doubt, she wrote it. And this is me talking, so you know it's true.
Without a doubt? No, I absolutely do doubt it. There's no way Sakura wrote that message. Oh, dance battle time.
Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Give it a rest. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. The end is nigh. Show me the proof. I'm at least 30% right. The occult is bullcrap. Show me the proof.
I thought I missed the final strike because I was swearing at him.
I'm completely unconvinced that Sakura wrote that dying message. Because if you look at it, the message was almost certainly written using a finger. But both of her hands were completely free of blood.
Look at him go!
Then, who did write it?
Hiro could very well have written it himself. That would explain how he knew about the message in the first place.
Was that flawless? Was that beautiful? Was it stunning? Was it incredible?
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
I'm so confused about all of this. The dance battle bit is really weird, like, as a viewer to, like, this has happened a few times where I've tried to explain it. It's just like a rhythm game, but it's so hard to explain it because at one point the bar disappears and you can't see it, but I have to, like, figure it out, but I cannot, like, explain it in a way that makes sense.
Ah! He admits it!
I figured as much.
But why would you write something like that?
Because I killed her!
You're admitting to killing her?
Please, just let me explain what happened.
I don't think he did! What's happening?
I got Ogre's note, and so I headed to the rec room right before noon, just like it said.
You just did exactly as the note asked? What a fool.
And when I got there...
I think he thinks he killed her. Sorry, but do you mind waiting? I asked a couple of other people to meet as well. Okay. Would you like a piece of candy? It might help give you some energy. Oh, sure, thanks.
And that's all she said. After that, we just stood around in awkward silence.
Nice.
Suddenly, I heard her mutter something.
This is it. I'm going to end it today. I'm going to end everything.
As soon as I heard that, I just knew. I knew she was gonna try and kill me.
Hero, I don't think that's what she meant.
She was gonna kill me and make her escape.
No.
So of course I freaked out, and then I saw my only chance. I grabbed the Monokuma bottle from the shelf and smashed it across her head.
He didn't kill her. He only did it once. Yeah, no.
I hit her from behind before she had any idea what was happening. Then she just went limp. I didn't see her move again after that. Once it was over, I pulled myself together. I realized if I didn't do something, I'd be caught and executed.
Oh, he just admitted it.
So I wrote Toko's name in blood across a magazine on the table and I ran away.
It is Toko. Oh my god, it is actually Toko. Toko hid the magazine and finished killing off Sakura. Maybe?
I can't believe you! You're the worst! I hope you die!
Well, that's what happened. Go ahead. Roast me, boil me, do whatever you want.
You're not gonna get off that easy. It's death. Death for the one that killed Sakura. We're ready to vote now, right?
No!
We know who did it.
No!
No. I think there's more to Hiro's story.
What are you talking about? What else could there be?
Kina, we're doing that thing where we get too ahead of ourselves.
One thing that
Slow
Hiro's
down.
story just now doesn't explain. And until we figure that part out, we can't consider the case closed.
So what is it that Hiro did that doesn't make sense? What he would have to do after writing the message, it doesn't make sense. What he would have to do.
I got it! That's true. Everything you just said. It doesn't explain why the magazine was hidden, does it?
Kyoko's so smart and cool. Kyoko do be one of the 2 people in this school with a brain cell. She's doing great. Hi Jackie, I hope you're good.
By the time the body was discovered, the magazine had been picked up and put on the shelf. Why would you take the time to write that message, then stick it somewhere we might not find it?
Oh, well, I didn't hide it. I'm sure I just left it sitting there on the table.
He didn't kill Sakura, there's no way.
Really?
Nah.
He's lying! He's
Yeah, Toko. Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't see any reason he would lie now, after already confessing to the crime.
Case closed.
Then he's not lying?
Assuming he's telling the truth, someone else must have put the magazine back on the shelf. In other words, at least one other person was in the rec room both before and after the incident.
I don't think there's any question about that.
Then who was it?
If they went to the trouble of hiding the magazine, they must not have liked what was written on it.
Someone who wouldn't like what had been written, there's only one choice. Byakuya.
I got it! It had to be Toko, right? Who else would want to hide the magazine other than the person whose name was written on it?
Accusing my friends of murder.
Is he right, Toko? Did you really go to the rec room?
Why would I have... Wait! But more important... That doesn't even matter! We already know who did it, right? Hiro just admitted it!
That's right. I killed her.
No, you didn't.
Who asked you?
I don't doubt Hiro attacked Sakura with the bottle. But that's not where this case ends.
What do you mean?
What he means is that Hiro isn't the killer.
Yeah, if you put an emoji after it, it makes it all okay. XD. Ha ha ha.
Can't be serious! That's just... I don't believe it!
Hiro, tell us what happened one more time. If we go through it once more, it should become clear he's not Sakura's killer.
So, what do you want me to do?
Just tell us what happened one more time when you attacked Sakura.
Thank you for the hydrate.
Why, but okay.
We haven't reached the end of the case just yet. Hiro isn't the real killer. And I have to prove that. No, that's wrong. Thank God our comic relief might survive. Literally. We can't let Hiro go. He's the only thing keeping us sane.
I didn't want to, but I did it.
Hi, Minnie. How you doing?
Grabbed a Monokuma bottle from the shelf nearby. And I hit
Oh, and two of the Monokuma bottles were missing. I've just remembered.
You hit her from behind. And you only hit her once. Is that right?
Yeah, just once.
No, that's wrong.
No, that's wrong.
If Sakura died from Hiro's single blow, that doesn't explain why she had 2 head wounds.
Huh? 2?
That's right. She had 2 separate wounds on her
It's by
head.
complete accident. Yeah, he's a good boy.
And remember, this girl examines dead bodies as a hobby. Personally, I'm inclined to believe her.
But I only hit her once.
What an endorsement.
2 wounds.
2 wounds means she was struck twice. What's more, both attacks must have come from a Monokuma bottle.
Hold on. How can you know that just from some cuts on her head? She was attacked twice with 2 Monokuma bottles?
It's not just because of her head wounds.
Oh, and also because they weighed more as well. Yeah. 2 were broken, 2 pieces of glass. They outweighed. It's all coming together!
Suspicious about those bottles. Once you understand that point, you'll understand why 2 separate Monokuma bottles must have been used. Think back. After the incident, there were 4 Monokuma bottles left on the shelf, right?
Right.
And we found pieces of a bottle on the ground, along with the chess piece it had inside.
That was the bottle Hiro hit Sakura with, right?
For
Be
now,
quiet,
just note
Makoto.
that
The
there were
adults
4
are
intact
talking.
bottles and 1 broken bottle. But originally, there were 6 bottles in total, meaning 1 has gone missing.
But how can you know for sure there were 6 bottles?
That's easy. If you look at what the bottles all had in common, it should become clear.
The correlation between the Monokuma bottles. I feel like it's starting to become clear. The connection must be... It's the object that the Monokuma figure inside each bottle is holding. Chess piece. Easy. Give me a C. I need. Thank you. Give me an. Oh, yeah. S. P. P. Easy.
Now I understand.
You for the follow.
That's it. The chess pieces. Inside each bottle, there was a Monokuma figure holding a different chess piece.
King, rook, bishop, pawn. I definitely remember seeing each of those.
And the piece that was inside the broken bottle we found was the knight, if I remember.
So, what's that matter?
I guess you don't know too much about chess, do you? Then let me explain. In chess, there are 6 different pieces. The king, the queen, the rook, knight, bishop, and pawn. What was left intact at the crime scene were the king, rook, bishop, and pawn. Just those 4. And on the ground was the knight.
Oh, so the queen is missing.
So we only have evidence for 5 bottles at the scene, while 1 apparently went missing.
What does chess have to do with anything?
Yeah, shogi is way better.
Yeah, King.
Yeah. Wait, no, that's not what I mean. So, let's say a bottle did go missing. There's still no evidence that has anything to do with this case.
Nah, the amount that they weigh.
Could have disappeared any time.
The amount that they weigh.
No. It's clear that the missing bottle is connected.
Makoto's missing. Yeah. Cognitive thought. He lost it.
Clear?
Think about what state the missing bottle must have been in. Maybe then you'll understand.
Wait, then the bottle was that was missing. It was excited. What does that mean? Sakura is the queen. This is very true.
I got it! The bottle
It was
must have been
excited.
broken.
What makes you so sure?
Because there was evidence at the scene that supports it.
Huh?
That's right. We found evidence that shows there was more than just one broken bottle at the scene.
You tell him, King.
What is this evidence?
It wasn't just a single broken bottle, and the evidence that proves that is... Kyoko and I figured it out before. Wait.
I got it!
I got it!
Earlier, Kyoko and I did a little experiment. We compared the weight of the broken bottle pieces at the scene to one of the unbroken bottles. And what we found was that the collection of pieces was heavier. And the reason for that is... there was actually more than one bottle's worth of shattered glass.
So from this, we can surmise that 2 bottles were actually broken at the scene of the crime. But someone did their best to clean up the pieces of one of the bottles, along with the figure inside. But when they did, they must have left behind a few too many pieces, which is only natural. They certainly had no way to measure the exact right number of pieces to remove.
But why would they have to try and get rid of it like that anyway?
Because of what it would reveal about the case.
There can be no doubt that the second missing Monokuma bottle is involved in this case. It must have been used by... some bowling aficionados!
I got it! The bottle that was removed from the scene was used the second time Sakura was attacked.
The second wound on Sakura's head came from that second bottle. Given all the evidence, this is the only possible conclusion.
The killer wanted to make it look like there was only one attack, so they had to get rid of their evidence.
From there, we can conclude that it wasn't Hiro who delivered that second blow. Wouldn't you agree, Toko? And there's the matter of the magazine. You must have been in the rec room when the incident took place.
Wait! I admit, maybe there was a second attack, but there's no evidence I had anything to do with it.
No way! You killed her! I'm sure of it!
Shut up! Until 2 seconds ago, you were claiming you killed her!
I'm not afraid to admit when I'm wrong. That's just the kind of guy I am.
Wow, Hiro, just the best kind of guy, honestly.
I just remembered something that proves
it.
Okay, fine. Let's hear it.
It was right after I got Ogre's note.
Uh-huh.
I was kind of nervous about it, so I went to the
Naturally.
rec room early. You know, to stake it out or whatever.
Did you put yourself in the locker?
So I was waiting there.
Oh, okay.
And that's when I saw her. I saw Toko go into the rec room.
You did?
Pretty soon, Ogre showed up, and she went into the rec room. I assumed Toko was still in there, so I figured
Was
everything would be
Toko in the
okay.
locker?
That's why I headed in. But when I got inside, Ogre was all alone. Toko had disappeared.
And you just now decided to share that with us?
After the shock of thinking I'd killed someone, I forgot all about it.
That's fair, King. Don't worry about it.
Screws on his brain. I think they've come loose.
So, Toko, where the heck did you disappear to?
You don't know what you're talking about. I never went in the rec room.
I'm sure she didn't disappear, but maybe she found somewhere to hide.
What? Hiding in the rec room? Don't be ridiculous. Why are you all ganging up on me? You're all nothing but vermin.
No, it's not ridiculous at all. I need proof that shows Toko was hiding in the rec room. And I have it. She left it there for anyone to find. Why do we keep adding new elements? We have enough. Absolutely. So far, you've probably been pressing the left mouse button during your final stroke without a second thought. But from now on, you're gonna have to pay a little extra attention to your finishing blow. Now you'll have to choose the proper truth bullet. Why? Just let it be easy. You'll select it the same way as during the non-stop debate, simply by pressing the Q or the mouse wheel. Also, like the debate, if your logic difficulty is set to kind, you'll have fewer bullets to choose from, but for educational purposes, we're just gonna pretend you're set to mean regardless, just this once, okay? Oh, by the way, you're about halfway through the game now. Hey, thanks. Well then, good luck and have fun. Yes. This game might be worse. Let's not go too far.
It's a lie! I admit nothing. I hate you. I curse you. No, no, no! That's enough! I admit nothing.
I've forgotten how to reload. It's fine. I figured it out.
I curse you. It's a lie! That's enough! That's enough!
This one. Boom.
This should prove it.
This should prove it!
Did you know someone left a handprint behind on the inside of the locker?
We did. I got the Will See tutorial on the last Palace of Persona. Royal. Yeah.
They must have been hiding in there and put their hand on the wall without thinking. Does this handprint look familiar, Toko?
Does it look like your hand?
No, it doesn't.
Okay then, let's just compare it to your hand, shall we? That'll clear everything up, right?
Yeah!
Stop wasting my time. Just tell us the truth.
Okay, it's my handprint.
But she didn't kill her either. With this, neither of these are the killers. There's going to be someone else. It's too easy.
Dang, she just straight up admitted it.
Then you killed Sakura.
Hina.
No, I swear, there's no way.
Out with it.
I probably did kill her.
Tokar. God. Oh, yeah.
Straight up again.
Wait, what do you mean probably?
Give us the details, Toko. What happened between you and Sakura?
You know what? There's always one person you simp for too much and you just can't.
Talk. Now.
After I read Sakura's note, I decided to go there early, so I went into the rec room. I didn't know what she might do if I didn't go, but I was too scared to face her head on. So I figured I'd just sneak in first and hide in the locker.
Then, did you see what happened? Did you see me hit her?
Yes, and I saw you write my name. I saw you forge her dying message.
Well, that's awkward.
So after he left, I jumped out of the locker and put the magazine back on the shelf.
Oh my god.
But when you did, you put it back upside down.
I didn't mean to. I was in a hurry.
I don't think that's the problem, Makoto!
Imbeciles, all of you.
Forget all that. Why did you attack Sakura?
Oh my god.
After I put the magazine back, I heard a sound behind me like a monster growling. And when I turned around, there was Sakura.
That's cool art, though.
Blood.
I think
staring right at me.
Sakura was correct. Look how cool that art is. I like that one a lot. Very good.
When I saw all that blood, I fainted. Right there in front of the magazines.
You fainted?
I don't remember what happened after that. If you want to know more, you'll have to ask her.
Who's her? Hina? Huh? You mean... Oh. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, okay.
Guess who's back?
Welcome back, Jill.
It was your fault after all.
My fault, Master's fault. When our faults combine, they soar to even greater heights.
Yeah.
Just answer the question. Did you kill Sakura?
Well, to be honest, Miss Morose and me don't actually share our memories. So I can't really say what was going on. But I was just minding my own business, sleeping peacefully when someone shook me awake. Was it a pretty scary visit? I opened my eyes to see... splatter everywhere! I was not prepared for that. And, well, I guess it took me by surprise. I got so startled, I smacked her with the first thing I could find, which I guess was a bottle. Sakura was just worried about you, and you're terrible. No, she's terrible. Thanks to her, I murdered someone who wasn't an adorable boy for the first time ever.
Honey, oh my god.
And when it was all over, you collected the pieces of the bottle to get rid of the evidence, didn't you?
I wasn't about to die for some woman. If I'm gonna go down, I want it to be for killing Master.
You want to kill him? One of you wants to fuck him and one of you wants to kill him?
Just go away and die your meaningless death alone. Don't drag me into it.
But I just can't catch a break, you know? Fate's got it out for me. Because normally, Sakura should have been able to dodge my attack, no problem.
Even as strong as she is, she must have still been reeling from Hiro's attack.
Hey, come on. That's...
It is complicated.
You know. But anyway, I'm not the one that killed Ogre. So that's good.
So that's good? Keep talking like that and Hina's gonna...
Well then, that's that.
No!
Let's start the vote.
Hina! Huh? I thought for sure you'd have some words for Hiro on that one.
What's wrong? Come on, everyone. We're ready to vote, right? Let's do
Was
this.
I right?
No, not quite yet.
Huh?
Hina.
Not yet? Why not yet?
Yeah.
Don't you think there was something odd about Toko's story? I mean, you had to have noticed.
Odd? Huh?
What's odd about Jill? Toko? What's odd about either of them? They're fine.
Hiro's attack, and then Toko's, but that still wasn't the end of it.
It wasn't?
Tell us your story one more time. Tell us what happened after you fainted. Then even this gaggle of idiots should understand what I'm talking about.
Your wish is my command, darling.
It's not over yet, is it? The one who killed Sakura is... Do I get to choose? Oh, no. Damn, I was about to straight accuse. Oops.
I was just sleeping peacefully, and all of a sudden, Sakura was right there in front of me. I remember waking up right in front of the magazine shelf.
And you were taken by surprise when you saw Ogre covered in blood. So you smashed her head in with the Monokuma bottle?
I like how Hiro's outraged.
You're good!
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Incorrect, because so if the second shot for Toko is what killed Sakura, then the problem is, why did Sakura die?
I was just, and all of a sudden, I remember waking up.
And you were taken by surprise, so you smashed her.
You got it.
And where did the attack take place?
Right where I woke up. I killed her there in front of the shelf.
Incorrect.
No, that's wrong.
I mean, no, that's wrong.
found Sakura sitting upright in a chair. If the blow by the shelf was the cause of death, there's no explanation why she was in that chair.
So,
see ya, Pinguin. Enjoy your luck.
That's just another lie from a bloodthirsty serial killer.
Are you sure you didn't attack her while she was sitting in the chair?
No, I'm sure she's telling the truth. Anyone who saw the murder scene should think the same way.
That has to be it. The evidence that proves there was an attack in front of the magazine shelf. The blood on the floor.
I got it! Sakura was definitely attacked in front of the shelf. The blood stain by the magazines is proof of that.
Then she must have moved the body after she killed her, right? All to make it look like I did it. Because when I hit her, she was sitting in the chair.
See you, Lord. Have a good one.
Hey, come on now. Look at me. I can't carry anything heavier than my own scissors. There's no way I could move a muscle-bound heavyweight like that.
Then what's the deal?
Well, are you still convinced the case has come to an end?
But...
Plus, the biggest mystery of all, the locked room, still has yet to be explained.
Bad vibes.
Until we take care of that, we can't say this case has been properly settled.
I shall save. I shall save.
Oh, that part's easy.
Sakura did have a rough day. Sakura was the bestest, and look where it got her. I mean, she was, you know, the whole traitor thing, but like that wasn't that bad in the grand scheme of things, and she was gonna rectify her mistakes, and I love Sakura.
After she killed Sakura, Toko just hid in the locker again.
Sakura's just too hench to die.
Till everyone showed up and opened the door? And while everything was all confused and hectic, she just snuck out of the locker into the group.
No, I don't think that's possible.
The reason there's no way Toko was hiding in the locker is because I was in the locker. Oh, the amount I want to do that. I was in the locker. Kyoko. No, that's wrong.
I got it! Even before we opened the door to the rec room, Hina and I both got a look inside.
Mini Kodo!
And at that point, the locker was already open. So obviously Toko couldn't have been hiding in there.
I can't believe Mini Koto was in there the whole time. Makoto just wants to be included, so he confesses to, I also hit Sakura with a bottle.
I don't know. What's this whole locked room thing about anyway?
How do you not know? You killed her!
Hey, remember at the beginning of the stream when I was like, I think Hina did it? I still think Hina did it. I think it was Hina. I don't want to be correct though. I want to be wrong, but I'm really worried.
Also, it was absolutely Mini Koto. It was so right, Chat.
I think the fact that I don't know proves I didn't kill her. Thank you very much. You're lying.
No, she's not.
And she's so eager to vote.
There's still more to this case.
She is so eager to vote.
But if Genocide Jill didn't do it, that means Ogre didn't die from the shot to the head.
And?
Well, I can't imagine what else could have killed her.
That's because you're overlooking vital information.
Could we really be missing something so important? Hey, remember that yellow powder? Mini Koto, you're next! Maybe the real killer was the friends we made along the way. Oh my god, a yellow powder? What? There was yellow powder in this case? No freaking way.
If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack...
Hina does have feet.
What was it?
This is true. And
there's no other possible
potentially small feet.
What killed Sakura? I can't think of anything other than the shot.
You don't think Hina got her a protein shake and put... Well, but it was on her shoe. I don't know about that, but...
Shoot!
But can you imagine? The girlfriends?
If it wasn't from
what
was it? There's no other pot that killed Soccer. I can't think of anything other than the So you're dead set on blaming me, huh?
Oh, okay, maybe I'm wrong. Wait, maybe I need to quickly look at my truth bullets. What did the Monokuma file say exactly? There's evidence of a strong blow. Violent vomiting? Maybe we should do the Monokuma file then.
What was it that killed Ogre? If it wasn't from Genocide Jill's attack, then what was it?
I thought the powder was green. It's like an off green. Like an orange tinted green.
I can't think of anything other than the shot.
No, that's wrong.
No! What's wrong, Hina?
According to the Monokuma file, Sakura had vomited blood. I think we can assume there's a chance this was related to her cause of death. In fact, there was even a trace of blood left around her mouth.
Well, I mean, maybe when she got hit with the bottle,
Hina.
the inside of her mouth.
If that's all it was, the file wouldn't have specified vomited blood. Not to mention, I didn't find any cuts inside her mouth.
You even checked in there? God, you really are into dead bodies!
We all have our problems, Jill.
No, I'm not into dead bodies. What I'm into is solving mysteries.
But if there wasn't a cut or anything, then
Hi,
what made her vomit blood?
How you doing?
Some sort of reaction within her body. Most likely, Sakura was poisoned.
Poisoned?
That's right. This is the conclusion I've arrived at, and so there can be no mistake.
Fuck off.
You're making me go all weak in the knees! She was poisoned? It isn't possible!
Yeah, sure, Hina.
Is it really so hard to believe? Then let me explain exactly how the culprit was able to poison her.
You can explain it?
Of course, if you don't mind.
Everyone quiet! Shut up and listen to Master!
But you're the only one talking.
The key to unlocking this mystery was hiding in the chem lab up on the 4th floor.
Huh? Not in the rec room? Then I could have found it all along.
You never would have, since you gave up on the search the moment you were barred from the crime scene.
Well, yeah, good point.
There's a big shelving unit in the chem lab that houses a variety of mixtures and chemicals. And that's where I found this.
Is that the poison?
It's not an especially powerful poison, but it'll still kill you if you drink an entire bottle.
Protein powder!
But the specific properties don't matter. What does matter is where I found it.
Where'd you find it?
The shelf is divided up into 3 sections, A, B, and C. In Section A, dietary supplements. In B, reagents. And in C, a variety of lethal chemicals.
And that's where the poison came from? Section C?
Well, that's the question, isn't it?
The bottle of poison Byakuya just showed us. I'm sure I know where he got it. It was on the same shelf as all the supplements. Oh, shit. Fuck. I was wrong.
Shoot!
Shoot is what I meant. Not shit, fuck. It was A.
I got it! The poison was actually in Section A, wasn't it?
Huh? But you just said that Section A was for supplements or whatever.
Exactly.
Strange, isn't it? Why would there be a bottle of poison mixed in with all those nutritional additives?
Yeah, so? Why?
Because the culprit switched it out. That's why.
What do you mean?
I mean this.
I couldn't believe my eyes. Byakuya put the bottle of poison to his lips and...
Huh? Master!
He was so shocked at what we were seeing. All we could do is stand there and watch. But as if it were the most natural thing in the world, Byakuya was as calm as ever. Way to prove a point, to be fair.
Oh no! Master's in real trouble! You have to drink some water! You can't just swallow powder! It'll stick to your throat!
Idiot! He just swallowed poison! We need to make him spit it out!
Spit it out from your stomach.
The flavor certainly makes me want to spit it out. What's so high quality about this stuff?
Huh? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about the protein, of course.
Protein?
Besties, come on.
Can I see that bottle?
All of you. All of you need to... Come on.
Sure. Do whatever you like.
Kyoko took the bottle from Byakuya and scraped out a bit of the contents with one finger. She touched her finger to her tongue.
It's protein powder.
Yes. Good job, Kyoko. You got there first. I'm proud of you, at least, I guess.
Correct. That wasn't poison in the bottle, but harmless protein powder. Which makes one wonder, the poison that should have been in that bottle, where did it go?
The bowl of poison was actually filled with protein powder, which would mean that, conversely, the poison must have been in. Could it be? Going from twink to twink. Protein drink. Figured it out. Yeah. E. Can I get an E? Thank you so much. Can I get an N? Amazing. Can I get D? These nuts. I. Thank you. Thank you. And perfect. Thank you so much.
Now I understand.
Now I understand. He's got it.
Poison must have been poured into the protein can. If the protein's in the poison bottle, it seems only logical to assume the reverse is true, right?
Absolutely. The contents of each container were switched. So the protein was in the bottle of poison, and the poison was in the protein can. Once you accept that, it becomes obvious how the culprit was able to get Sakura to drink the poison.
Holy crap!
All they had to do was hand her something there at the scene, and she was happy to drink the poison herself.
Imagine being Hero. This man came into this case fully believing he had killed somebody, fully believing that he had been the one to bring Sakura down. And not only has he got off from murder once, but now twice. He's a talented lad. I'll give him that. Something of the scene. The protein drink?
I got it! You're saying they gave her a protein drink, right?
A protein drink which actually contained a deadly poison.
He's been shitting himself for like a day and a half. He's literally been destroying his alibi every time he talks to someone. We talked to him once and he basically admitted to killing her 3 separate times. But he was wrong.
What?
That's all it took to kill Sakura. That is the true cause of death.
You know, I do remember Ogre saying that protein stuff was good for all kinds of aches and pains. So maybe she took it to try and help with the whole bleeding head wound thing.
But what was offered to her instead
bleeding head wound thing
full of poison. And I already know exactly who swapped the mixture.
Who is it, Byakuya? Tell me. I don't know.
For real? Who was it?
Evidence revealing who replaced the 2 materials was left in the chem lab for anyone to see.
Name is Sakura. I will say, we figured out why they call her Ogre. Basically, her like martial artist name is Ogre, so it's not a shady insult or anything. It's all good. I mean, I'd prefer Sakura just because, you know, we are chatting about her, so I feel like it's polite, but whatever. It's not like rude. Hi, Sabrina. What's up? The evidence that shows you switched them. It has to be... It must be what we found in front of the shelf. Oh, yeah? Oh, yeah? Oh, this? Wait, what? Well, what shelf? Oh, the shelf! Oh! Oh. The shelf, eh? sorry. Evidence that shows who switched. Oh, it's the footprints. It's the footprints and the yellow powder in front of the left shelf. Oh my god. A mess.
I got it.
Mess.
The footprints left.
I've been bullying him the whole time and then I messed up. God.
That's the evidence you're talking about, isn't it?
I visited the chem lab this morning, and there were definitely no footprints there at that point. They must have appeared around the time of the murder, which leaves no doubt that they're connected. What's more, the footprints were in front of Section A, where I found the bottle meant for the poison. The culprit must have gone to Section A to swap the poison and protein, leaving their footprints behind. And given how clear the prints were, figuring out who they belong to will pose no problem. All we have to do is check everyone's footprints right now. Then we'll see who...
Everyone get their feet out! Oh, Hina?
It was me.
Yep. Yep.
The footprints. They're mine.
Yep. I mean, what? No way!
Hina?
If you're all gonna find out anyway, I'd rather you hear it straight from me, you know?
Then Ogre's killer was...
Yep. I did it. I killed Sakura.
Now she's admitting it. I don't think it's...
Just as I suspected.
No, I still think it must be Hina. It must be.
The footprints were made by a pair of sneakers. There was no mistaking it. And the only people here who wear sneakers are...
Sneakers, huh? The only people wearing sneakers here are... Makoto and Leon. Makoto and Byaku would know as sneakers.
I got it! Me and Hina are the only ones. Oh, so Byakuya. That explains why you...
Mini Kodo, not again. Not Mini Kodo. These footprints must be... Makoto, are they yours? No! Okay, then let me see your shoes and I'll confirm their size for myself.
If the footprints didn't belong to Makoto, that left only one other possibility.
Just Hina.
Plus, Hina's been acting strange ever since the trial began. You were in an awful rush to get to the vote, weren't you?
I said this earlier! Bacula, can you believe it?
This whole time, you've been focused on pinning the crime on someone else, haven't you?
Yup.
I can't believe it.
What about it can't you believe?
Well, it's just... the two of them were so close.
You can say in love.
That's likely exactly why it turned out this way. Because they were so close, Sakura didn't think twice about it when Hina handed her the concoction. Hina used that trust to kill her.
Thank you! Thank you so much for the Prime, Sunnybus. Thank you. I hope you enjoy all of the emotes, and thank you so much for the support. Thank you.
She deceived the victim, and she tried to deceive all of us. I have to say, Hina, coming from you, this was a particularly nasty little scheme.
This was particularly nasty.
Hina, is it true? Did you really kill Sakura? And if you did, why? Why would you do that?
I found her. There in the rec room. She was hurt. She asked me to bring her that protein drink.
If you say you were trying to, like...
But when I went to get the powder from the chem lab, it just occurred to me all of a sudden.
Now's my chance to kill her. That's what you thought, right? That's when you switched out the protein powder, and that's when you gave her the poisoned mixture.
And then she downed it all at once. And then...
Hold it. I'm not convinced.
You're not about to claim she wouldn't kill a close friend, are you? You still don't get it, do you? The game we're playing here isn't so kind. Honeyed words like friendship don't matter here. What matters is outwitting the opponent, defeating them. Not a person alive would sacrifice themselves for another. In the end, we're all in it for ourselves. Just like how this girl sacrificed Sakura to save herself.
You say that, but I'm still not convinced.
How many times do you plan to repeat yourself?
Don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying it because of some misguided sentimentalism, but there's still that one unsolved mystery, and I'm not convinced.
Are you talking about the locked room problem?
Yeah.
Hina, if you really are the killer, explain it. How did you create that locked room?
Well, that doesn't matter. Just because I'm guilty, that means I have to tell you everything?
No, it doesn't. But the fact that you won't tell us concerns me.
Surely you're not... Do you honestly think Hina didn't actually kill her?
And if I do?
Impossible. She switched out the mixtures. She's the culprit. There's no way you can doubt this.
Are you sure about that? Even ignoring the fact that I don't want to believe it, it just doesn't fit.
What doesn't fit?
I mean, why would someone leave such a clear clue like a footprint? It's too obvious, too easy.
He's right. It makes it look like you wanted people to suspect you.
That was... I was just nervous. So, I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
You didn't notice?
Yeah, that's just how it was.
I mean, it's honestly believable, but well, yeah, whatever.
Listen, Hina. Could you go into a bit more detail? Tell us more about when you switched the poison and the protein.
How come? That doesn't matter.
Hina, please, I'd like to know too.
Fine.
Waste your time if you like. It's clear that Hina is the culprit. There's nobody else to suspect. Nobody else could have possibly done it.
Go ahead, Hina. Start from the moment you arrived at the chem lab.
Well, right away I went to Section C and got the poison.
And is that when you spilled the powder in front of that part of the shelf?
Yeah. When I opened the bottle, I dropped it like an idiot.
I see. Okay then, go on.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh
So then
boy,
I
oh
moved
boy.
to Section A and got the protein powder.
Oh boy.
And that's where I switched them. Once I was done with that, I took the protein can that had the poison in it and left the room. But I accidentally put the bottle filled with protein powder back on the wrong shelf. And because of that, everything I did got found out. And that's it.
Hi, Dusty Tripod. What's up? How's it going?
That story you just told. First you went to Section C to get the poison. Then moved to Section A to get the protein, right? Meaning you went from Section C to Section A. Do I have that correct?
Yeah.
The footprints that I drew do not correlate with this. But if that's true, isn't that a little strange?
Can you repeat that series of events one more time?
What's wrong with you, Big Mac? You're being awfully pushy.
It's the same thing no matter how many times you hear it. How long until you're satisfied?
How long? Until we figure it out. Until they uncover the full truth of this case. Yeah, that's Big Mac. Hell yeah. Yo, I'm starting to get real bad feelings. Just bad vibes. Just bad vibes.
Section C.
This is why I was like, as soon as Hina was like, it was me, I was like, I don't think it's you anymore. Mini Makoto confirmed.
And you spilled some of the powder on the ground in front of the shelf.
Yeah. When I grabbed the bottle, I dropped it.
Okay, and then?
I moved from Section C to Section A.
Don't even need to listen to the whole thing, Hina. You're wrong.
You said you went to get the poison from Section C, and that's where you spilled the powder, right?
Yeah? What about it?
And after that, you said you moved from Section C to Section A to get the protein. But the footprints left at the scene were not moving from Section C to Section A. That contradicts what you just said.
What?
Then maybe she moved in some weird direction on purpose to disguise her movements?
No,
anyway.
That can't be it. Remember what Hina just said?
I was just nervous, so I didn't notice I'd left a footprint.
What the? Hina, what's the meaning of this?
Well...
You lied to us. Plain and simple. If you look at the footprints, your movements in the chem lab are obvious. The powder had already been spilled when you came in, and you went straight to Section A. So you never went to Section C. Whatever you did there, it only involved Section A.
Well, you see...
What the?
Byakuya actually confused?
What the hell? What's going on here?
And the footprints aren't the only problem with her account.
What?
Before I explain that part, I'd like to submit some new evidence.
Oh yeah?
New evidence? Impossible, there can't be.
Are you sure? After all, you're the one that gave it to me.
I did?
It was hidden inside the bottle of poison you gave me. I'm amazed you, of all people, would miss such a vital clue. A truly grave oversight.
Just say it already!
I feel like this game's about to be unplayable.
I found this.
Huh? A piece of glass?
It had sunk to the bottom of the bottle. And the hidden clue was exposed, thanks to you ingesting the powder. I couldn't have solved the mystery without you. So, thank you for that.
But, what is it?
Oh, you still don't realize? Well then.
I don't know anymore.
Makoto, why don't you explain?
Fuck you, Kyoko.
Me?
Fine. If you really do know, explain the meaning of that shard of glass.
Bro, I don't have any clue. The shard of light blue glass Kyoko found in the bottle of poison. I think I remember now. I broke something.
I got it! It's part of the window from the rec room door, right?
The window?
I can't tell if Byakuya is a guilty...
Light blue, just like that. So I think that must be it.
A guilty... little shit. Or if he's just actually not smart this turn.
You're right. It must be. Of course, that leads to another question. How did a shard of glass from the window get inside this bottle of poison?
What's so strange about that?
What's strange is that, according to what Hina told us...
Where was it the bottle of poison should have been when I broke the rec room window? According to what Hina told us. She said she got...
I got it!
Yeah.
The bottle of poison was left
Hey,
on the
Moon
shelf
Club.
in the
What's
chem
up?
lab.
How's it going?
That is what you said, right, Hina? And yet, somehow a piece of glass from the rec room window made its way into the bottle.
Everything Hina told us was a lie?
But then why was... I don't understand why these three... Okay, so, I mean, it's cool for Sakura still that we're up to 4 people trying to take her down. But I don't understand why Hina is saying all this.
In reality, that bottle of poison most definitely found its way to the rec room. It was there at least until the window got broken. In other words, when the locked room was unlocked. There's no other way to explain the presence of that glass in that bottle.
And then, once the room was opened, the bottle somehow got moved back to the shelf in the chem lab.
Which Byakuya took there?
Meanwhile, the protein can we found at the crime scene was planted there. That had to be after the locked room was opened. In other words, after Sakura died.
Wait, hold on. You're moving too fast.
I know, right, King?
I'll grant you, the bottle of poison may well have been in the rec room when it was locked. But how can you say the protein can was put there after the room was unlocked? We already know she was given the protein can with the poison inside, right? If that can wasn't there when she died, how did she get poisoned?
If it is Byakuya, then... Thank you for the follow. And he's real dumb.
You're right. We do need to explain that.
Like, he made some real base errors.
But before we do, there's something I'd like to confirm with everyone.
Unlike him.
Huh?
It has to do with the protein can.
Unless he's just meddling with the crime scene again for fun. Because we do know he's a little weirdo. Thank you! There you go, no more ads. Thank you so much, Small Club, for gifting that sub to Marion. That's really, really kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Enjoy all of the emotes and no ads and sparkle.
After Sakura's body was discovered, did anyone move it or trip over it or anything like that?
What are you talking about? Is this some kind of loaded question?
Not at all. Just answer to the best of your ability.
Well, no, not that I remember.
Yeah, me either.
Not me.
Same here. Yeah, me either.
Okay then, that settles it. That proves that the protein can found its way to the murder scene after the room was opened.
Oh, come on! How can you say that? How can you know what I don't know?
It's so interesting. Like, this makes me think it wasn't Byakuya. Because I'm like, I genuinely think he, like, freaking loves solving the crime. And for once, he can't do it. And he's just really upset about it. It's so good. Which makes me think it's not him. Oh my god. The reason she can say that is because there's evidence. There's proof that someone brought the protein can. Yeah, are we finally figuring it out, Makoto? Because it was on top of the glass? Come on, kiddo. You got this. Replay the whole series. It's really, well, I mean, I'm only on the first one, but
there's not a
I love it very much.
Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying someone planted it there after we got the door open?
Yeah. No, that's impossible.
Calm down.
It had to have been in there the whole time.
It wasn't.
It had to be. It was in there before the rec room was unlocked.
How do I... It's because the glass is underneath the protein powder. But I need to figure out how to say that.
There's not a doubt in my mind. Until the locked room was unlocked, it absolutely was not in there.
So you're saying...
I guess this is it.
Someone planted it?
No. It had to have been in there.
It had to be. It was in there.
Oh, I thought it would be more complicated. It is getting pro-spicy. You ain't wrong.
You remember how there was broken glass scattered all around the room,
He's gone and done it. He's figured it out.
Of course. It came from the window you broke to get in. What about it?
Well, those pieces weren't just scattered around the protein can. We also found pieces underneath the can.
It took him a little bit, but he got it.
What?
And this proves it. It shows that the can must have been put down on the floor after the window was broken. So it had to be after we got into the room.
I see. So that's your explanation. Kyoko, earlier when you asked if anyone had moved the can...
I think he just genuinely doesn't know.
If that were the case, that would explain the can being on top of the glass.
So you asked everyone about it to eliminate that possibility right out of the gate.
And that's made everything clear, hasn't it? As long as it was a locked room, it only contained the bottle of poison and not the protein can. But once the room was opened up, they were switched, and as a result, the protein can wound up in the rec room, and the bottle of poison returned to the chem lab.
that's all true, then why did Sakura drink the poison? I thought we all agreed she was.
Was I right in the very beginning?
No, that's not why.
Okay, no, I wasn't.
The only explanation is...
No, I was right.
From its original bottle, knowing exactly what it was.
Precisely. She was alone in a locked room. All she had was the poison. What other possibility is there?
You're saying she drank it knowing what it was?
Because I said when we first came across the room, or like quickly afterwards, I was worried that Sakura had committed suicide rather than actually be killed, and then I was like, oh, maybe not because of the blood.
Such a ridiculous fiction is...
Exactly what happened.
Then tell us already. Sorry. Please, tell us.
Before we get to that, we need to clarify one other thing. We need to establish who exactly got the poison from the chem lab and took it to the rec room.
It was Hina, right? She took it and gave it to Ogre.
What do you think, Makoto?
The one who got the poison from the chem lab and brought it to the rec room had to have been... No, okay, never mind. Sakura? I'm so... my brain is a little tipsy-turvy right now. It's gonna be Hero. Sakura?
I got it!
Yeah, okay.
I think it was Sakura herself.
Huh? So Sakura, who was apparently murdered, just poisoned herself? What are you talking about? There's no way!
On the contrary, we know for a fact she went to the chem lab, right to the section full of poisons.
You're lying! Stop lying! Why? Why would you lie like that?
No, it's not a lie. Sakura definitely went to Section C. Kyoko already showed me the evidence I need. Now I have to hit Hina with it. I have to make her accept it. Happy birthday! I hope you're having a good one.
You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong! Wrong! You're wrong! I hate you! You're a liar! What are you saying? Wrong! You're wrong! I'm telling you, I did it! Stop talking! You're a liar! Wrong! You're wrong!
I don't know what the final strike is.
Do you have any kind of proof Sakura took the poison?
This should prove it.
This should prove it. I did it.
Hina, did you know that Sakura's foot had a certain yellow powder stuck to it?
It did?
It did. The same yellow powder that had been spilled by the shelf in the chem lab. That powder was yellow, wasn't it?
I think so.
So the powder we found on Sakura, what else could it be but the powder from the chem lab?
The yellow powder from the chem lab.
Wait. So, what was that powder doing on Ogre's foot?
And it was only on her instep, right?
Sakura must have been standing right there where the powder was spilled. So the person who spilled the powder by the shelf wasn't Hina, but Sakura. And when Sakura dropped the bottle, she dropped it away from where she was actually standing.
Like an off orange, like a light orange. Yeah. Pastel, you could say.
Which is how she was able to avoid getting it all over herself. But the powder still got scattered around, and some of it must have wound up on her instep. Is there any problem with my thinking?
Big question another time.
But why did Sakura pay a visit to Section C in the first place? The only explanation is that she was looking for poison. After all, that's all that section contained.
No! It was me! The poison! Because I killed her!
No, you didn't kill her.
The one that killed Sakura. The connection between Sakura and the poison, the unsolved mystery of the locked room. There's only one way to explain it. Can they believe?
Here's my answer. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
What?
What?
The killer was Sakura?
Wait, so you're saying it was suicide?
I don't believe it. I don't believe it any more than I believe I can fly.
I can't believe it either. Or rather, I don't want to believe it. But when you really think about it, everything matches up. Sakura went and got the poison. She barricaded herself in a room, and she drank it, all so she could end her own life. And that explains why we couldn't solve the mystery of the locked room.
This is what I said yesterday. Not yesterday, 2 days ago.
I got it! The locked room mystery was created by Sakura.
So much dialogue. I mean, this is a visual novel. It's gonna be very dialogue heavy. You instantly talked yourself out of it too. I was screaming. Yeah. It was like the first thought I had as well.
I'm sure she locked herself in so nobody could stop her from doing what she did. She sat there, drank the poison, and breathed her last breath. And the empty bottle of poison rolled around the locked room until we came and opened it. At that point, someone grabbed the bottle and snuck it out of the room. And that was you, wasn't it, Hina?
Hannah and her silly first thoughts. I'm an ace detective, but I just never trust myself.
You did it to throw off the investigation, didn't you? When we found her body, you stayed right there near the door. Because you already knew Sakura was dead. And because the bottle of poison had rolled near the doorway.
That's when you picked up the bottle, right? I was too shocked to notice anything. And Kyoko was busy checking the body.
I was just in a state of full-fledged panic.
And the more I think about it, the more I realize how unusual your actions were.
I've had a lovely day, Adam. I have to go get them. I have to go get the others. On shaky legs, Hina left the rec room.
You said you were going to go get everyone else. But your real intention was to go to the chem lab and switch out the containers, wasn't it? Once you were at the chem lab, you headed straight to the section where the protein powder was kept. There, you took the powder and poured it into the bottle of poison you'd grabbed from the rec room. When you left the lab, all you had was the empty protein can. Thinking about it like that, the footprints make perfect sense.
When you were done, you gathered everyone together. And once you were back in the rec room...
I got everyone. Sakura's been killed.
While everyone else was focused on Sakura, you quietly placed the can on the ground. Honestly, I should have noticed. You should have been the first one to run up to Sakura's lifeless body. The Hina I know never would have left her side in a situation like that.
Makoto!
So, Sakura committed suicide. In order to hide this fact, Hina undertook a series of actions to undermine the investigation. As long as you could disguise the truth, you didn't care if we blamed you for her death. That's why you didn't bother to get rid of such obvious evidence.
But then that could have killed all of us, no?
Footprints in the powder and the bottle of poison? Vital pieces of evidence. And yet...
So you're saying Hina consciously deceived us to make it look like she killed Sakura?
No! No! No, 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 no! I killed her! I did it!
That's enough, Hina. It's over.
It's not! Nothing's over!
It is. Actually, no. You're right. We have to end this properly.
What? Oh my god, okay. We gave some notes to everybody. Is there one of Bacula with a note? Great. He looks so evil. Beautiful. Then Toko went and hid in the locker room. I have 24 hours. Perfect. It's honestly about as long as I need. Then he wrote Toko. But the thingy smashed. We have to end this properly. Pulls out colored pencils and paper. He's a little silly goose, that one. This is when the second portal gets smashed. Then we have... I'm actually not too worried about this one. Partly because I think it's easier than the other ones, but also we've got so much influence. I don't have to be really stressed out. Then Sakura made me sad. I appreciate Makoto's art style developing across every month. He's developing. Good for him. And then this is Hina. Are we actually blaming Hina then? Because Hina's the blackened or whatever? Hey, don't know about that.
The killer is...
The killer is... Is the killer...
This case began when Sakura asked a number of people to meet her in the rec room.
Yes.
Specifically, those people were Hiro, Toko, and Byakuya. But one of them headed out a bit earlier than the others, Toko. She got there one step ahead of everyone else and looked around for a good hiding spot.
Oh, is that her coming out? I thought that was her, like, sneaking in. So wait, maybe this other one is her. Is that her going in then? Maybe. And then this is her coming out.
The killer is you! But one of them, she got there one step ahead.
I see. Sure.
And she found it. She crawled into the locker to get out of sight. Then, from inside the locker, she saw Sakura enter the room. Next to arrive was Hiro.
Love Sakura's stance here.
When he got there, he mistakenly thought Sakura was going to try to kill him, so he panicked. Without thinking, he grabbed a nearby Monokuma bottle and attacked Sakura with it. Thinking he'd killed her, he hastily began covering up his crime.
Yeah, very poor Sakura.
He took a magazine from the table and forged a dying message from Sakura. To that end, he wrote down a name.
No one can take her down, though.
By writing her name, he was hoping to pin the murder on her. But of course, Toko had witnessed the whole thing. So as soon as the coast was clear, she jumped out of the locker and hid the magazine on the shelf with all the others. But in her rush, she made one little mistake. She put the magazine back upside down.
Damn, if only she put it the right way up.
Soon after, she watched as Sakura slowly opened her eyes. She also saw the blood dripping off Sakura's head.
God, the scenario writers must have had so much fun. Just coming up with these bananas.
This caused her personality to switch back over to Genocide Jack. When she woke back up, her second personality also saw the blood-soaked Sakura. And she freaked out. And just like Hiro, she grabbed another Monokuma bottle and attacked her. This explains why there were 2 wounds on Sakura's head. Assuming Sakura really was dead this time, she set about disposing of the evidence. She gathered up the broken Monokuma bottle shards and the queen chess piece. And that explains how Sakura was attacked twice with the same type of weapon. But even after those 2 blows, she was still alive. So then, what was Sakura's actual cause of death?
Dun dun dun.
It was the poison that Sakura herself got from the chem lab.
Why can't murder just be simple like the good old days?
Scenario, and then drank the deadly mixture. And there.
Yeah, Sakura did go through a lot. She's stronger than anyone.
Later on, the rest of us discovered that her body was in there. We had to smash the door's window to get inside.
You saw nothing.
Thank you for the 100 biddies.
But someone already knew what had happened.
Thank you so much.
Knew that she had
I don't know if the
committed
biddies
suicide.
are what I didn't see or the murder, but I saw nothing.
And that same someone quietly snatched the bottle of poison from off the ground. And while nobody was looking, replaced it with an empty protein.
Oh wait, you can't still see her. Jill looks very funny behind my camera.
Specifically to place all the suspicion on themselves. In an attempt to guide the trial to a false conclusion. And the one who went to all that effort
was Hina.
Oh.
Was you, Hina.
But Hina didn't kill her.
That's the full truth of the case. Sakura took her own life, and you claim to be the killer to hide that fact. Isn't that right?
Okay, but we're not killing Hina, right? Games?
What happened? But Makoto, how did you manage to?
You
How were you
idiot.
able to uncover the truth
You
that even
little
I couldn't
bugger.
discern?
Get wrecked.
Huh? Oh, well.
To be fair, Kyoko
You
figured it
still
out.
Haven't realized? We don't all act according to calculations and cost-benefit diagrams. That's what makes us so complicated. That's what you don't understand. And that's why you couldn't solve this case. See? Didn't I tell you? When you dismiss other people's feelings, it'll always come back to bite you in the end.
Hee 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 hee.
A for oh shit. That was a lot of suspects for one murder case.
Okay,
That actually weirdly wasn't that complicated a
your
case.
point. Did you guys forget already? You still haven't voted yet.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do we vote?
You seriously forgot?
Who do what?
I can feel my energy draining out of me. Well, whatever. You don't really have a choice anyway. You just gotta do it. Maybe you don't want to, but please grab your lever and cast your vote. So, So, who will be chosen as the blackened? Will you make the right choice
Sakura.
or the dreadfully wrong one? What's it gonna be?
Let's save. I don't think the game has the answer I have, you know? I'm worried. Oh, wait. Never mind. Are we actually killing Hina? Oh, okay. Oh, phew. I was like, what the fuck? No. Hoo. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, that's right. The one who killed Sakura was Sakura herself.
My entire existence!
Okay, we're done here.
What did you
So
say?
that's the whole truth, huh? I see. But there's still one thing I don't understand.
Come on.
Hina, why did you try to cover up what happened? If the truth hadn't come to light, you would have died along with the rest of us.
What are you thinking?
And yet you... Why did you do that?
Don't be mean!
Yeah, we almost died out there. That's kind of mean of you.
What is this?
Because that's exactly what I wanted. What? I mean, the reason Sakura died is because all of you pushed her into a corner. You all killed her. So that's why...
You should have been the one to die.
I think that's a bit...
What?
Oh, jeez, Hina. You don't mean you were gonna take all of us with you. We have to atone for our sins. Because everyone, even me, we all killed her. We all have to pay for our crimes. Serious? That's...
What is this?
You still don't understand. Then let me explain. Do you realize just how much despair Sakura was carrying with her when she died? Look at this. Such brutality has made me desperate. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand. That's... I found it on the ground in front of the rec room. It's Sakura's suicide note. A suicide note? Thinking back, I should have seen it coming. It was right after Genocide Jack had attacked me. Sakura got mad and stormed out of the nurse's office. I ran out after her and... Sakura, calm down. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I can't calm down. I don't care if I suffer for this. It's my fault after all. But now you're suffering because of me.
No forgiveness!
You tried to protect me, but because of me,
I can't
my
forgive
closest
this.
friend got hurt. Sakura.
I...
Because of me, my friends are going to kill each other. This is all my responsibility. Sakura thought she was responsible. She thought everything was her fault, which is why she wanted to find some way to get everyone to forgive her. So she asked to meet with them. You asked to meet with those three? You can't! Don't you see how dangerous that is? Don't worry, I just want to talk to them.
But...
Talk about what? Listen, don't do it. If they all gang up on you at once, even you...
Hina.
Please don't think of things like that. They're not my enemy.
They're friends.
Sakura. She clearly believed. She completely believed in all of us. If you just talked to her, you would have understood. She was a friend to all of us. And yet...
Why?
And yet... You trampled all over her feelings, and then you did the unthinkable. No, that was just a misunderstanding.
What are you saying?
Don't stand there and call it a misunderstanding. She believed in you, and you wouldn't even listen to what she had to say. Without asking a single question, you tried to kill her.
I won't forgive you.
Do you have any idea how desperate she was seeing you act like that? That's what she said. Well, that's what her suicide note means. So instead of just waiting to be killed, I'll do it by my own hand.
Why?
That's how far you'd pushed her.
Huh?
Sakura, what happened to you?
Hina.
You came. Wait right there, I'll help you out.
Hina.
Huh?
I'm so glad I got to meet you. What's wrong, Sakura? Why are you talking like that?
I have a favor to ask.
Huh? A favor?
Some protein.
Could I ask you to... Yeah, you got it. Just hang on, I'll be right back. That was the last conversation I had with her. I went to the chem lab to get the protein she'd asked for. When I got there, I saw the powder. And that's when I realized I saw that someone had taken something from the poison shelf. Sakura. So I ran back to the rec room as fast as I could. But by the time I got there, it was already too late. Sakura,
please!
Let me in. Please open the door.
Why? Why?
Why did she have to die? She had weakness, just like any other person. If she got cut, she bled. If someone hurt her, she felt it. That's weakness, and that's normal. And yet,
why?
You all blamed her. I tried to protect her and I suffered for it. And that just added to the weight she had to carry. And I didn't even realize it. Hina, we killed her, all of us. We pushed her into a corner and we murdered her.
Why?
People like us shouldn't be allowed to live. And that's why you tried to lead us astray. You did your best to make us arrive at the wrong conclusion during the class trial. Sakura died hating all of us. I wanted to free her of her regrets. But even that got found out. In the end, I wasn't able to do anything for her. I could never face her after this.
Hey!
I'm sorry to interrupt right when you're about to deliver the final tearjerker, but...
Hey!
It's just taking so long. I'm about to fall asleep over here. I mean, do you really think you have any idea what Sakura was actually thinking when she died?
What is this?
What did you say? Everything you just said is nothing but your interpretation, right? Your own opinion on what her suicide note meant.
What are you saying?
Of course I know what she was thinking, because her and me...
In other words...
Very loud car. There we go. Well, what I'm trying to say is...
Yes, indeed.
Don't you think the entire foundation is shaky? What if it was really like this?
What the heck?
What is that?
Of course.
Isn't it obvious?
Yep.
A suicide note. Sakura's suicide note. What? But Hina already...
Too bad.
Oh, I wrote that one. It was all me, baby. This is the one Sakura addressed to Hina and put in her room.
Huh?
What? Then... You lied to me? Oh, don't say lie. It makes it sound so dirty. I just thought I'd liven things up a bit.
Well now.
I can't help it if you totally took my little scribbles at face value. I didn't even have Sakura's signature on it. You filthy little... I'm not filthy. I didn't do anything. Did I falsify evidence? Did I affect the outcome of the class trial? Oh, almost. Yeah, actually, you did. The case played out because between you and you alone, you were the ones jerking each other around. Heck, even if the will had factored in, it still would have been between you guys. So what's the problem? This is all part of the production process. Okay, and scene, cut.
And?
So then, what did she write in her real suicide note?
What are you gonna do?
I'm glad you asked. For your benefit, I shall read it using my melodic, angelic, harmonic narrator voice.
Hey!
But you know, haven't you ever been curious about the whole suicide note thing? Who came up with the idea of leaving a note when you kill yourself in the first place?
But hold on!
And isn't it just so unfortunate? Killing yourself is just so final, you know? You can never hear the rest of their story. The truth is lost in darkness. Gives me the willies.
Enough already.
Could you get on with it, please?
Yes, indeed.
Okay. Jeez, talk about a buzzkill. All right, here we go. My good friend Hina. My camera has moved because I slammed the desk too much. Hi, Danny. What's up? My good friend Hina, there is something I have to tell you. I hate to do it like this, but you need to know. This is my final wish.
As you know, I've been giving information to the one who's imprisoned you here.
It was our first night in the strange school that the mastermind came to see me.
You see, the
Weren't they sleeping
took
together?
control of my family's dojo and demanded I become their tool.
You might not see the importance of a dojo, but my family has watched over it for over 300 years.
I couldn't let it be destroyed under my watch, so even if it meant my own life, I had to protect it. That's how I saw things.
However, that was my greatest weakness. And because of that, I made the mistake of giving in to the mastermind.
And what the mastermind wanted from me was nothing less than murder.
They were probably worried about that until the first murder happened. Nothing would move forward. But what neither the mastermind nor I expected was the incident involving Sayaka. At that point, the plan changed. The mastermind told me to hold off, to wait until we reached another stalemate.
Psycho is just so eager to kill.
However, as I lived here with all of you, as I lived here with Hina, my resolve began to weaken.
They were in love.
Watching everyone fight with such despair, trying so desperately to stay alive, I saw the weakness in my own heart, the mistake of succumbing to the mastermind. And more than anything,
I cannot betray those who would call me their friend.
Hi, Rock, how's it going? Hi, Brownie, what's up? Hello.
That's how I came to feel. So that's why Sakura...
I've made a decision. I will no longer retreat, no longer compromise, no longer regret. I've made my decision. I'm going to resist you.
Yeah. Of course, because of that, I decided to reveal her secret, which made everyone else hate her. Her decision to stay true to all of you led directly to all of you hating her for it. Ironic, isn't it? Or maybe oxymoronic, or just moronic.
Of course, I understand if you all hate me. All of this is because of my own weakness.
I'm perfectly willing to accept whatever attack you may want to make on me.
So this is my atonement for betraying you. That's what I had in mind.
But unfortunately, that's not enough. This won't end with just me accepting your hatred.
My own situation has started having an effect on more people than just me, which is exactly what the mastermind wanted when they revealed my betrayal.
My betrayal brought on suspicion, disharmony. The mastermind knew that eventually it would escalate into someone murdering someone else.
Of course, I'm still responsible for that as well.
And to fulfill that obligation, I've decided to do as the mastermind has commanded. I will do as I was told and commit murder.
But I've decided the one I'm going to kill is myself.
If the mastermind demands that I kill someone, then that someone will be me. Then my dojo will be safe, and above all else, none of you will have to kill anyone. When I die, the source of conflict among you all dies with me. For that, I'm willing to give up my life.
If it can save you, then sacrificing my own life could have no greater meaning. Whatever you think of me, please know that you are all my most treasured friends.
I've never had people like you in my life.
Huh?
Then, Sakura didn't feel cornered. She didn't die hating us.
No way!
She wanted to stop us from fighting? To protect us?
Correct.
She didn't end her own life because she was weak. Quite the opposite, in fact. She was strong. Too strong. That's why she killed herself. She chose death for herself in order to protect the rest of us. To sacrifice so much. No normal person could do that.
However,
it was only her limitless strength that made it possible.
Finally, Hina, I want to apologize to you especially.
The reason I didn't tell you any of this was because I knew you would try to stop me. I'm really, truly sorry, but please don't be sad. If I can thwart the mastermind's plans, if I can keep you from killing each other, that's enough for me. This is the path that I have chosen. This is the only way I have left to distinguish myself. And you can use this note to bring the class trial to a quick end. I'm so sorry to ask you to do something so unpleasant, but I have to leave the rest to you. Please talk to Byakuya, Toko, and Hiro on my behalf. I can't tell anyone about my plan while I'm alive, but I wanted you to understand why I'm doing this. In the end, though, I hope to show myself through actions and not words. Hopefully then they'll see.
I never saw you as my enemy. You were only ever my friend, who I wanted to help as much as possible. Hina, whatever it takes, survive. Survive along with everyone else. No matter what, just survive.
They said I wouldn't get attached. Good vibes, real fun, real good, fun. And the day after Pride Month, I just this is, I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all.
Thank you so much. Best of friend.
Great way to start my vacation. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Molclub, thank you so much for gifting lots of to Sabrina. That's very, very kind of you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I didn't understand how she felt. Not at all. I thought we were close and still.
What are you gonna do?
But in the end, all her meddling was like totally pointless. She died so you guys wouldn't have to kill each other, but you almost ended up doing it anyway. Thanks to you, her death had no purpose at all.
I'm gonna kill the bear.
In fact, it was because of her stupid meddling that the rest of you nearly bit the big one.
Too bad.
She deserves all the blame. Everyone blame her. Go ahead, she deserves it. Now then, the next victim has been decided.
What do you mean, next victim? Nobody here blames anyone.
Huh?
First of all, you're in the wrong for tricking Hina with the fake suicide note. And plus, Sakura's death wasn't a waste.
Say what?
Because she made us remember we're not enemies that hate each other. We're friends who need to work together.
You know.
Sora. Sora's here to save the day. Thank you. Oh, the vibes. Thank you so much, Molclub, for the 5 gifted subs. You are way too kind. Thank you so much. Hazard for their first month. Clue Swip for their first month. Jamal for their first month. Sleepless Cheshire for their 4th month. Downfall Denny for their 2nd month. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And after all, Sakura isn't really dead. She lives on in my heart. Friends are my power. Damn straight. This is all because of our misplaced hatred.
Well?
I don't blame her. I can't blame her. And nobody can blame Hina either. Whatever sound that is. Whether or not that was a spy never really mattered, because the one we need to destroy is you, nobody else.
What? What do you want?
What the heck? That's not how this is supposed to go.
How strange.
How strange.
The best voice line.
But anyway, are you sure about that? The killing game is a competition between all of you, remember?
Hey!
Your enemy is each other.
He's absolutely right about that.
Ah, lovely Byakuya. You understand, don't you?
This is a life or death elimination match. The only way to survive is to win. There can be no doubt that those are the rules of the game. Which is why I am bowing out of the game.
Naturally.
Sakura and Hina were both willing to sacrifice their own lives to deny the reality of the game. Thanks to them, it would appear the others have cast aside their fear for this game.
Don't make me repeat myself.
There's no point in participating in a game which has lost that sense of excitement. Which is why I will no longer be participating in it.
What?
What's going on here? Now, I have only one thing to look forward to.
It's all clear.
And that is to heap the harshest possible punishment onto the one who thinks they can control me. Bikuya, does this mean... Don't misunderstand. I haven't been moved by some thoughtless sentimentalism, if that's what you're thinking. Wherever the master goes, I go. And if the mastermind turns out to be a guy, maybe I can catch on fire. Everyone.
Hey.
Well, now can you say that Sakura's death had no meaning? How boring. But nothing good can come of this. I'm still gonna be the one having the fun time.
What the heck?
The fun time? Anyway, let's forget about that good-for-nothing backstabber and get back on track.
You want me
It's the moment you've all been waiting for! Punishment time!
What?
Wait, but Sakura was technically the killer, right? And she's dead. You're not gonna...
But...
This isn't me.
Wrong.
Oh, heavens, no. Just because the Blackened is dead doesn't mean I can't just sub in whatever old student I want. Didn't I tell you? I'm very particular about the bare times one rule.
Listen up!
But I spent so much time preparing my special punishment, it'd be a shame to let it go to waste. So for my special punishment, I prepared a special guest. A special guest?
Let's give it everything we've got! It's punishment time!
I mean, I guess it's okay-ish, but it's not really very okay. It's actually very bad. Well, it got caught. I guess talking about it every single day in front of the cameras didn't end well. This is why we can't have nice things. It's bad. You suck, man. You turned him into a mangled hunk of junk.
Phew.
That really took it out of me. Maybe I'll go grill up a plate of chicken. After all, they say for post-workout grub, chicken's where it's at. And I'm all about the grilled goodness. Fried, broiled, give me a break. The color, the smell, the succulent. Grilled is where it's at. I realize how dangerous it could be, but still, I have to do this.
But...
I'm scared, but I can handle it. I don't really understand why, but
still...
when I think about everyone else, my courage starts to grow. You might think I'm just some inhuman AI, but it's true. So, it's okay. If it's for the sake of everyone else, I won't be afraid. Altrigo's words raced through my heart and soul, and then my disbelief gave way to raw anger. The anger turned into fury, black and muddy and boiling over. It bubbled up through my body, quickly overflowing and shooting out of my mouth. How dare you? That was my friend. How dare you kill him?
What's the matter?
Aw, you were friends with a laptop? That's pretty pathetic. What's next? Friends with a basketball? Shut the hell up. He wasn't just a laptop. He was my friend. And you killed him. Is this what you call animism?
where a soul dwells within all things, even like laptops? Well, you can call it whatever you want. Bottom line is, it's got in my way. I was trying to find things out all sneaky. It was even.
Just as I thought.
So, you finally noticed him?
Actually...
Finally? No. I knew about it from the very beginning. I knew Chihiro was doing something with the laptop, and I knew you were using it to analyze data. I knew exactly how it was all gonna play out from the start. What?
What are you thinking?
You knew, and you were still cocky enough to let us take the plunge?
Yep.
Well, I mean, the data in that laptop, it was, I guess you could call it a gift from me to you. Phew. Or maybe more like a reward in honor of you being able to unlock something so difficult.
Hey,
So of course I didn't care if you got access to that. But sneaking into the network was just too personal. So I had to do a little, reformatting.
I want to be able to help.
I want to keep being helpful to everyone. I want to work as hard as everyone else so that we can all get out of here. Alter Ego wanted to fight for us. He wanted to help at the risk of his own life. And for that, he was killed. Yeah, the punishment time has made me feel a billion times better. Experiencing a meaningless death is so soothing. It makes me remember that every low can get even lower. No, his death wasn't meaningless either. Everybody who's died so far, the deaths of each and every one of our friends, they all make us stronger. I swear to God, someday you will pay for this. Holy moly, you're super mad. Just unreasonably upset.
Well?
Okay, time to bring things to a close. Oh, but before that, I need to read the postscript.
What?
Postscript.
Yep.
Yeah, there's still a bit more left of Sakura's note. Huh? Do I have your attention? Okay then, here we go.
Hello.
Prepare your ears for the dulcet tones of yours truly. One other thing, Hina. There's something I'd like you to tell the others. Hopefully will act as a clue to help you unravel the mystery of this school. What? A clue?
Hina.
I've spoken with the mastermind off and on the whole time I've been here, so I've learned one thing, which is the mastermind has done something to us. I think what they've done is... Oopsie daisy, that was a close one. Another word and we would have been hip deep in spoiler territory.
Too bad.
Okay, I don't want to ruin the surprise, so book club is dismissed for today. What? You can't just stop at the most important bit. It makes your brain rumble and tumble, huh? It makes you so mad you don't even friggin' know, huh? That's the whole point, stupid. It's to get back at all of you for hardening your resolve. Fine, but at least Sakura's note. Like I'd ever let any of you greaseballs have it. But...
Too bad.
Sucks for you, loser. Wait, what's this?
What?
What is it now?
What?
There's one last line in the note. And let me just say this to the mastermind. I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you, you bastard, no matter what. And that's seriously it. Oh, wow, what a stubborn loser, huh? She won't lay down and die. She'll fight you. Well, whatever. Who cares what some dead musclehead has to say?
Well?
Okay, I'm out of here. You guys should try get some rest, you know. And maybe take some time to reconsider how you approach this school life of yours. Are you really sure you don't want to graduate? Are you sure you don't want to graduate? Can you really cut free from the regrets of the outside world? Think about that. Think long, think hard. Those were his parting words to us before disappearing. But what was that all about? Sakura's final message, her last clue to help her solve the mystery of this school. The mastermind did something to us? Kyoko said something like that before, didn't she? It was after Celeste's trial was over.
You...
What did you do? What did you do to my body?
Who?
What?
Hey.
Answer me, what did you do to my body? The mastermind did something to our bodies. What are they saying the mastermind did? What did the mastermind do to us? I mean,
Did the mastermind plant a bomb in us or something? And if we try to leave the school, a sensor goes off and the bomb explodes? I've seen stuff like that in movies and comics and stuff, so it's not totally unheard of. No, I just feel awful just thinking about it. I can't afford to acknowledge thoughts like that.
Yo!
So the class trial is over and Monokuma's gone.
But...
So now what do we do?
Yes.
What else is there other than to head back up?
They put bombs in it!
Oh yeah. Okay, let's get out of here. But I Hina must still feel responsible. Dial back that ego a bit, girl. The kind of mystery someone like you could pose is absolutely no threat.
Not possible.
I would never have lost to that kind of challenge. What are you talking about? Kyoko and Makoto were the ones that figured it out.
Stop talking.
Shut up. Seriously, I'm sorry. How many times do you plan to apologize? How about you make that the last one? I haven't reached a point where I need someone apologizing to me more than once.
Sorry.
Okay, I see what you mean. Then I'll try. That totally wasn't normal, right? Did you just capture his flag?
No.
I cannot suffer the existence of someone who would disturb the romance between me and Master.
Huh?
What are you talking about? That's absolutely not what's happening here. Why would I ever go for a sleazeball like him?
What did you say?
Sleazeball.
What the heck?
That's right, I called you a sleazeball because you are a sleazeball.
I see.
Apparently you still have a death wish. Oh, more biting sarcasm. No wonder you don't have any friends.
No.
Hey, stop fighting with Master. You're making me jealous. I want the abuse give and take me. Ladies, I guess it's not so easy for everyone to act like friends. Well, that's just how it is for now. It's just how it is. And so Sakura's class trial came to an end and we returned to the world of Hope's Peak Academy. But the story wasn't even close to over. Time kept marching on. We all went back to our rooms and before long, night snuck up on us. The girlies are fighting. Remember, girlies, Monokuma gave you that sewing kit. Ding dong bing bong. What's up? It's officially nighttime?
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Yay! Nighttime descended and pulled me down along with it, down into sleep. I couldn't remember the last time I'd fallen into such a deep sleep, but the night still wasn't over for me. A voice. I could hear a voice. Psych is back. What? Wake up. Wake up. Huh? The voice dragged me from deep slumber into hazy half consciousness. My eyelids were like lead.
Kyoko?
There's a girl in my room! Oh my god!
Yes, it's me.
Huh? Kyoko?
Get out.
I said yes.
Okay.
So Kyoko's here.
Wait, what?
New sleep paralysis demon just dropped. Hi May, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. In a flash, I was wide awake. What are you doing here?
It's true.
I'm here to wake you up. Oh, I see. Wait, but my door! It was unlocked. You're unbelievably callous. It was unlocked? Are you serious?
Hey.
Always. And you don't have to overreact like that. What time is it?
Correct.
3 o'clock in the morning, of course. It's 3 a.m.? Why was Kyoko waking me up at this hour? Why indeed? Why, oh why? Kyoko's the main character, changed my mind. I think whatever lady Makoto is currently talking to is like main character. 3 AM Among Us challenge. Yay! 3 AM rave time. It broke my REM. Makoto is the dumbest boy in the world. He's yes, he's just him. He do be yep. Kyoko is the protagonist, Makoto is the POV, at least in my opinion. Really? I don't personally think any of them are like... I would say Makoto is the protagonist. I think all of the side ones kind of depend... Well, like Makoto... Not Makoto. Byakuya and Kyoto are definitely the most prevalent ones in the trials, but Kyoko is the plot pusher. She pushes the plot. Burger, we can get some guts. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I'm thinking this is a good place to stop, right? Normally there'll just be suddenly some more story. So maybe 3 AM? Best time. Best time, 3 AM. Byakuya and Kyoko are the only 2 characters that don't have to rely on the 2 floating community brain cells. True. This music isn't creepy at all. It's nice, peaceful. Yes. Thanks, Penguin. Okay, we'll stop here then. I think that's smart. Normally the class trials are so long. This one was really speedy, which I'm surprised at because everyone last stream was being like, this case is like the wild, like the complicated, this one's a big one, this one's like a whole thing. This one was pretty easy, I feel.
Danganronpa.
God Gamer? I mean, I did predict the outcome like straight away and then talked myself out of it, which actually probably implies I'm not a God Gamer, but I'll take the compliment either way. Thank you very much for hanging out, friends. No, don't stop now. The game's closed. I'll be back tomorrow though. I'll be streaming again tomorrow. So we'll find out what's going on at 3 AM in Makoto's bedroom. I know what it's not. It was unpredictable because we weren't sure who the killer was, but the case seemed relatively easy. Yes, it was definitely like I really enjoyed, like, this was probably one of my favorite cases actually, because I really enjoyed the 3 people who all thought that they had it, had done it. But yeah, I think I found case Mondo and Chihiro. I think I found that one the most difficult to figure out. Yeah, I'm feeling great, thank you. I'm way better. Now to decide whether to order dinner or cook dinner. And by cook dinner, I mean make a sandwich because I don't have any food. Or I could do ramen. Ah, so many thoughts. Hi, sweet Caribou. Welcome.
Here's Hannah.
Happy 2 whole years. Holy moly. Thank you for the 24 months of support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That's a really long time. Thank you so much. I don't have a Wagamamas. Sadly. I cannot order it. Ramen sandwich. I don't really feel like ramen. You know when you've had, like, when you have really nice ramen and then like at home ramen just doesn't like hit the same. Like, it's still really good, but it's not that flavor of ramen. It's not like the incredible broth ramen. It's like, I mean, it's good, but it's just not that. And some ham and cheese, maybe a slice of tomato. You expect me to have a lot of ingredients. I simply do not. No, my favorite is a cheese and cucumber sandwich. I just have that every day. Every day. But actually I had chicken soup for lunch. That was yummy. I had tiki soup and that was very yum and it made me happy. I was yum 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 yum. Thanks for the stream. My day is now a lot better. Oh, I'm glad to hear it. Yes, I like to be a little distraction or a nice little vibe for people. But yes, I will be back tomorrow again, so please follow the stream if you would like to hang out more. Check out YouTube, Fan House, Discord. Discord's the best one. IMO, just to keep up to date with like everything. But I'm Louisiana everywhere. Oh, TikTok also. Yes, wow, follow me if you would like. Okay, I'll see you all tomorrow for more Danganronpa Kyoko scary, everyone scary shenanigans. Yay! Bye! Bye!